Yo, yo, yo. Hello and welcome to an NBA live stream here. Got Eddy Corns back on. How you doing, Eddy?
Great. Thank you for having me back. Very excited for this game.
I'm excited as well. It's Game 6, Western Conference Finals. Shout outs to the people in the chat. I'm excited for this one. The last game, Wemby got shut down. This game feels like he's just going to come out and be dominant. What are you saying?
I really hope the Spurs win this game.
Yeah.
I really hope. Not only just for this series to continue, because it's been an amazing series and pretty much all these games have been awesome, but also for the finals as well. Like giving the Knicks as much rest as possible to try and match up with one of these two teams is super important for us to have a good final. So let's go Spurs today. I reckon they're going to win. I reckon Victor, he walked in wearing the monk suit. I don't know how you describe it. I don't know what it's called, but he was dressed like a monk. We know he trained with them in the offseason. I reckon De'Aaron Fox is going to have his biggest game of the series, and I reckon the Spurs get it done at home.
Yep. Some players go to America to get some preseason conditioning does. Victor Wembanyama goes up to the mountains to...
And that's why he's the best in the world.
Yeah, learn Zen. Full Super Saiyan mode.
Yeah.
Thank you guys who have joined us this early in the chat. We're going to have some fun today. Shout outs Dylan, Roaming Has in the chat.
Roman has.
He said, Jared McCain, 40 piece to steal the series. Here we go. Tip off is here. Thank you guys for joining us. So, got tip off not too far away. McCain getting into his monk mode.
McCain was the X factor last game and really won the game for OKC. I doubt he's going to be able to do that for 2 games in a row, but maybe he'll prove me wrong.
Here we go. Wemby wins the tip again. No shock there. Castle drives in. Champagny. He is just a fluid shooter, isn't he?
He's had his ups and downs throughout the series. Started really slow for the first few games, but caught fire in Game 5. They're going to need him tonight because he's going to get a couple open shots with players helping off for drives for Fox and Castle. So, good start for him.
Bit of an undersized power forward, but he's lethal on the pick and pop. Hartenstein, left-handed floater, that's good. He's having a strong series, Hartenstein. It's my first time commentating basketball, by the way, so see how we go.
So it looks like OKC is going to be pretty fluid with their matchups. We had Dort kind of switching
Wemby,
early.
bang.
Wemby hits a 3. They needed that. He struggled from 3 last game. He's another one that's had his ups and downs from behind the arc in this series.
Yep.
If he can stretch the floor, big issue for OKC in this game.
So looks like at the moment the Spurs are man-to-man. Wemby! Was that goaltending? Oh my God, that was a block. That looked like it was on its way down. It's going to be... Oh, Spurs footy going the other way. I thought that came off a Thunder
Big
player.
watch on the refs this game. They had a horrible Game 5, and it didn't change the result as Wemby puts up another 3 and makes it. He's on one.
Wemby!
OKC already taking a timeout.
Oh, mama, there goes that man. Wemby not messing about to start here. 2 3-pointers from the get-go. And the Thunder call a timeout to get started.
We've got Mars LeBron. We've got, who are some other? We've got flu game Michael Jordan.
Yep.
Monk mode Wembanyama is next up.
Come on. Clutch already. Let's go. He's come to play. What I haven't enjoyed about this series, one gripe, is I haven't seen enough Chet one-on-one with Wemby. I've kind of wanted to see them go at it.
He's terrified.
Wemby or Chet?
is terrified. Chet loves to bully, name a Spurs backup centre. Chet will go as much as he likes at him the whole game. As soon as Wemby comes in, Chet's first instinct is to pass. And we saw in Game 5, Chet had a really, really good game. But the most damage he did while Wemby was off the floor. So if OKC are going to win today away from home, they need a big performance from Chet, and they need him to do his damage while Wemby is on the floor, make him work on the defensive end of the court, and try and tire him out so he's not banging these threes all game long.
Shout out, special comments from Eddy Corns. Boy knows ball. I thought Chet started Game 5 pretty well, sort of being aggressive, getting in the post, sort of just going at the defense, and he needs to be that player, but There's so many threats for OKC. It doesn't have to just be Chet. Like, their bench goes so deep.
McCain's looked really dangerous early. Has a few assists already. He was crucial in that first Hartenstein bucket. So I think he's definitely going to be someone who they need to facilitate the offense, because you don't want to have Shea bringing the ball up for the entire game, because that's how you tire him out. That's how you let the Spurs pressure him all the way up the court. And that's how you have him in the fourth quarter really tired and really struggling to drag them over the line. So big watch on McCain early, as he's going to be doing the majority of the ball handling, I suspect.
Just another crazy list management move from the Sixers. Just get rid of Jared McCain for a packet of peanuts.
Yeah, so they got the Rockets' first-round pick and 3 second-round picks. So terrible trade. The Rockets' first-round pick this year, and then 3 second-round picks from various teams.
Oh, it's actually not terrible.
Terrible.
Is it?
Terrible.
Okay.
Terrible. Second-round picks in the NBA are a crapshoot. Like, the likelihood you hit in a second-round pick is so low, and if you do, the likelihood they're a top 9 player on your team is so astronomically low. Jared McCain was clearly a good player who was trapped behind Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe on the Sixers. So I don't necessarily hate the Sixers for trading him, but to trade him to OKC of all teams, who desperately needed a player like Jared McCain as their final piece in their roster this year, is just beyond me. And I would have waited to the offseason, because I think you could have gotten more value for him then.
Why is like a second round pick in the NBA so hard to get right compared to the AFL?
I guess there's more teams in the NBA, so there's more picks in the first round, so there's less good talent. But isn't like the talent pool of basketball so high? You'd think so, but it doesn't seem like
the best of the best are just that much better, maybe.
Yeah, like even if you think about the like normal first round, of the top 10 picks, maybe 1 or 2 will be absolute stars.
Yeah. Dort goes bang from 3 to get us back into the game here.
Where in the AFL, you normally get 7 or 8 first round picks that are really, really good players.
Yeah. Castle, strong.
He's got to protect the ball
cup.
this game. Really got to protect the ball. Turnovers have been his Achilles heel all series. They've started well on that end. I don't think they have a turnover yet.
Here's SGA. He's a divisive player in the basketball world right now. Hartenstein with the left-handed floater. That's good. He's got 4 points early on.
We're 9 minutes and 48 seconds into this game. SGA has not fallen over yet, which I think is a playoff record for him. So hopefully he can keep that going.
Let's monitor that. Let's see how long SGA can stay on his feet.
Wemby on Dort here.
Big mismatch. Puts the ball on the floor. Backing him up. Gets to the elbow. Kicks it out. Vassell from deep. Straight on. It's not good. Hartenstein gets the rebound. SGA's going to bring the ball up the court. Champagny. Screen from Hartenstein. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Fakes a pass. Tries to get it in and under to Hartenstein. Blocked by Wemby again, the defensive player of the year, making it happen at both ends right now.
2 blocks already.
Vassell, Champagny. That one's no good. Chet with the rebound.
Spurs aren't afraid. That's the one thing you always want to see early in these games. Is the team that's on the verge of elimination afraid of the moment? The Spurs look like they've embraced it. They're comfortable. Meanwhile, OKC look a bit panicky. They're rushed. And Wemby's causing plenty of issues down in the paint.
Dort, long 3. That's no good. Vassell. It's so hard to get in the paint in playoffs, isn't it?
Well, especially when Victor Wembanyama's standing there every single time as Fox gets to the elbow and takes a wide open jumper, which he misses.
He should have scored that. That was a brick wall screen laid from Wemby there. Got his back turned to Hartenstein here. Dishes the ball to the corner. Champagny, step back on Chet.
Stepped out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds on the step back. Stepped too far back. Has Lou Dort attempted murder yet? Not that we've seen.
We'll monitor that. So here's what he walked in wearing.
Wow.
Yeah.
With the slides as well.
With the slides and the track pants. So he's merging 2 cultures, I guess.
Yeah.
He described that. And then the pre-game speech, he's fired up. He's getting the team ready. I just think this is going to be...
That's pretty iconic, eh?
A really amazing game from Wemby. We obviously had game 1, which felt like his, first game where he's truly made a mark as the best player in the world.
Yep.
Tonight could be the biggest moment of his career yet.
That game was probably the best game of basketball I've seen.
It's definitely top 3 for me.
Yeah, that was right up there. Wemby with the fader. Count
Warning
that for
signs 2 everywhere for OKC now. I don't know what you do. They haven't really tried Chet on Wemby just yet. Hartenstein's not getting it done though, so I would probably switch over to Chet on Wemby. A little bit more mobile, can get out to the 3-point line a bit more, because Hartenstein's not going to get it done.
He doesn't want the smoke, I don't reckon.
I agree. I agree.
So Wemby sort of fake spins, a little fader in the paint.
I can understand, I guess what the coaches of OKC would tell you is they want Chet roaming the baseline so they can kind of double team Wemby when he does get in the paint.
Gotcha.
But if he's shooting threes like he has so far in this game, you need that mobility out in the perimeter, and Hartenstein's just not providing that as SGA gets to his patented spot in the elbow and knocks down the jumper.
Stays on his feet there as well. Love to see that. He's such a fluid player to watch when he's at his best.
He is, and when he's not flopping, he's actually an incredible player as Wemby goes from deep and misses.
Off the back iron, McCain gets the rebound. Caruso about to check in for the Thunder. McCain drives through the lane, tries to get it out. Picked off by Wemby. Vassell's going to bring it the other way. Fast breaks on. Castle to Wembanyama.
Oh, what
Dishes
a pass!
it off to Castle, and that's going to be a foul.
This is not only an offensive performance from Wemby right now, but an unbelievable defensive performance. So he's got 2 blocks. He's now got a steal.
Yep.
I don't know if he has any rebounds, but he's kind of tapping the ball to his teammates whenever it is coming off the iron.
Don't think that was much of a pass there. I think that was more of a...
Look, he's doing incredible things. It was a block by Dort, so good effort by him. Spurs get lucky. This is ridiculous 7 minutes. Or how long? 5 minutes for Wemby so far.
It's good to see 2 teams that have genuinely built through the draft in the NBA. You get so many franchises that just try to trade in like old superstars and it doesn't work out.
And look, both these teams have gotten lucky. OKC get SGA as basically an afterthought in the Paul George trade. They've drafted everyone else. They had Giddey. That pick didn't really work for their team, so they trade him out and get Caruso, who's been astronomical in this series. And then the Spurs get lucky with
the Wemby pick,
the number 1 pick in the most important draft maybe of our lifetime. So there's always luck involved, but I agree. They've nailed the Castle pick, and they've developed these guys so quickly where this is the youngest starting lineup in Western Conference Finals history.
There you go. The Spurs?
Yes.
Wow.
And they're winning games.
Yeah.
So it's pretty incredible.
Got a bunch of competitors out there. Dylan Harper's another gun.
Yeah.
Wemby hands it off to Vassell. Pick and roll. Lob. Cut off by Chet. So there he is coming across to support the defense.
So that's what they're thinking with Chet on the baseline. The ability to roam as Caruso takes a corner 3 and misses. Wemby gets the rebound. The ability to roam the baseline and have an impact on those passes and as Wemby drives. But we'll see how they continue to deal with him as the game progresses.
Dylan Harper jab step and puts up a big brick. That one hardly even hit the board in the end. SGA at half court, kicks it out to Chet. He's going to give it back to SGA. Vassell on him. Dort drives through the lane, shoots over Wemby. That's not a good idea. Castle pushing the pace, gets it up to Wemby.
4-on-1s. OKC get back and Dort steals it.
What a steal from Dort. Just snatches that out of Wemby's hands. Put that up for 2.
Was a really good defensive effort from OKC. 4 players get back on defense before any of the Spurs players, other than Wemby, could get past half court. That's what you want to see in these big games.
So the score's a level now after that hot start from the Spurs. Castle 1-on-1 with Caruso. Kicks it out to Vassell. Posting up, Wembanyama back out to Castle, gets into his jump shot. No good. So shots haven't been dropping in this last stanza of play for the Spurs.
They've gone cold. They started 4 for 4. They're now 3 of 8 from beyond the arc. They started 4 from 4 from the field. Now 3 of 8 from behind the arc. So they're going to make a substitution here. The Spurs, I think about a timeout.
Oh, foot on the line. What shot was that?
Must have been, it's either Dort or SGA, I reckon. One of their 3-pointers.
Let's get up the box score here. That'd be helpful. Where is it? Box score. Bang.
Jalen Williams is also back for OKC today.
Oh, is he?
Which is huge. Missed him for the majority of the series.
Yeah, a few hamstring injuries.
Don't know how many minutes he'll play. Obviously, it's pretty difficult to come back into a full-speed Game 6 elimination game off a hamstring.
2 hamstrings.
2 hamstrings. So we'll see how many minutes he plays, but it is good for OKC to know he's back and hopefully stays healthy for the rest of the playoffs.
They've just got so much depth. It's like, he's a great player as Vassell hits a 3, but they almost don't even need him. Well, they it's a throwaway statement, but he can be covered.
Yeah.
Chet, so offensive rebound, fade.
These are some crucial minutes for the Spurs. If they can hold the lead while Wemby has gone to the bench here, as we head into the end, or head to the back end of the first quarter, that would be absolutely massive. OKC have kept Shea on, so he'll probably play the majority of this quarter. We're getting a replay of that foul.
I just didn't see a foul there. There was one... Oh, thought that was going to bounce off the rim then. There was one in game... I think it was the last game where... Must have been Castle on SGA in the post. And I think it was Fox. And Fox just stands under him as he fades away. And SGA just falls to the ground. And it was a foul call. And that was 0 contact. Yeah, they'd already used their challenge, though. The
refs were horrible last game. So, hasn't been a lot of foul calls early here. But,
Luke Cornett in the game. Celtics legend, championship winner. Sets the screen on Wallace. Harper gets into the paint, kicks it out. Castle straight on 3. Vassell. That's money. That's a 3. So big points there. I'm trying to keep up to the score on the on my little scoreboard here. It's a lot faster in NBA than it is footy.
Yeah.
A lot of plus ones going on here. Comes off. It looked like it came off Chet's knee, but it's going to be OKC ball.
Castle's so active on defense. Like, he starts on SGA there, picks the perfect time to come off his man, come off the most dangerous player on the court, and quickly taps it away from Chet as he picks up his dribble. Ridiculous how good he is on defense at such a young age. As Jalen Williams comes in.
He's back.
For his first minutes in quite a while.
Yep. First time coming off the bench since December 10th, 2022.
That's a fun little stat for you.
That was a long time ago. Wemby has no respect for Chet's defense, says New Heaven. Newcat says Wemby hitting that pull-up 3 was like seeing coloured TV for the first time. Good from you, Noah.
He's had some incredible threes this series. His game 1 3 to tie the game was one of the all-time moments I can remember. And then the half-court shot. Game 4.
Yeah, that was incredible. You just knew it was going in. Yeah, Keldon Johnson banged from 3.
That knifed the Thunder in that game was just ridiculous. So hopefully we get another one of those today.
So all the momentum with the Spurs at the moment. Caruso with a left-handed layup off the glass. That's good.
Who's your favourite role player of all time?
Favourite role player?
Caruso, everyone's talking about him as he's in the pantheon of role players now.
Yeah.
Who's your number one?
As a Celtics fan, I love Peyton Pritchard.
Okay.
He just gets after it. He plays tough. He's just so annoying on defense, but he can get a shot wherever he wants on the offensive end. Yep. So from a Celtics point of view, probably him. Who else?
Is Iguodala a role player?
Well, he was a star before he just started playing with better players.
But I think...
SGA, fast break, left-handed layup. Caruso, could have come in for the putback, but that's good defense.
Everyone talks about you have to sacrifice to win championships as
Harper,
the Spurs are on fire.
This is what we want to see.
The two people that don't get enough credit for how much they sacrifice to win titles is Chris Bosh and Andre Iguodala.
Yeah,
They were both incredible players before, they either joined or stayed on teams that had absolute all-time superstars come on board. I think those two don't get enough credit for how much they sacrificed to win titles because they could have had great careers as the best players on pretty solid teams, but decided to try and win some titles.
Sean Livingston, another one, just shouted out in the chat.
Yeah.
Surely Draymond was the biggest role player of them all.
He's not a role player.
What is he?
He's like 2022. Draymond's the second best player on that team.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
but his role, like, he's a star.
He's
Yeah, he's like the
I don't know how to
all-time-
describe
Yeah.
it. He's like the level below a star, but he's the level above a role player. So whatever that is in
Yeah,
between.
he's just in his own category.
Yeah.
Did you see him on the roast of Kevin Hart? Did you watch that?
I didn't watch that. I saw a lot of clips.
Yeah, he was just getting booed every time it went near him. Eh? That's all right. I like Draymond. I don't hate him.
Yeah, I mean, the reason he gets booed is also the reason why he's been so successful. So
Do you support an NBA franchise?
the Warriors.
The Warriors. Checks out.
Yeah.
So how many championships did Iguodala win?
He was on the 2022 team, so
Oh, true.
I think all 4. Yeah, he was on all 4.
Really?
Yep.
I'm going to fact check that.
I'm telling you, he was.
All right.
Because there was a photo of Draymond, Clay, Steph, and Andre after 2022. All pulling
After
up the
they
4.
beat the Celtics.
Yeah. He was a bench player in 2022.
Yeah,
He barely
okay.
played. They basically only had him on the team
Yeah,
as
there
like
you
a
go.
leader, a coach.
All 4.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he sort of didn't really... I thought he retired pretty early on, but...
Well,
Clearly not.
they had to trade him to Memphis as a salary cap thing, and then he refused to play for Memphis. He was like, "Fuck this, I hate all of you."
Yeah.
Ja Moran, and he just couldn't deal with it. And then Memphis cut him, and he came back to the Warriors, and basically was like a assistant coach for Kerr. even
Yeah.
though he was still technically a player. Like,
Kerr's staying, isn't he?
he is staying.
You happy with that decision?
I am. You're not going to get a better coach than Steve Kerr. Warriors fans are fucking delusional when it comes to Steve Kerr. Like, honestly, he's one of the best coaches ever and will never get the credit he deserves because he obviously has Steph Curry.
Yeah.
And people will say the only reason he won is because of Steph. But I think the personality management that was required to keep that Warriors team together and as successful as they were for so long
Very
will
true.
always be underrated.
Yeah.
Like dealing with Draymond every day,
Mm-hmm.
dealing with Clay, who is amazing but also very moody.
Yeah.
An incredibly moody player. Coming back from injury, had some huge frustrations and couldn't deal with coming off the bench if that was needed because Jordan Poole was on fire in a series and stuff like that. So I don't think Kerr will ever get enough credit for the personality management side of things as well as just being a really good coach.
My housemate is a Warriors fan and he's pretty hard on the Steve Kerr out train.
I couldn't disagree more.
Yeah, he's done a great job, hasn't he?
You're not going to get a better coach than Steve Kerr out in the open market. So
What do you think of the Cavs head coach? You a fan? What's his name? I've just been...
Kenny Atkinson?
Yeah.
He was also an assistant coach on the Warriors.
Yeah,
I think
him
he was,
and
Mike
Brown, who's
Yeah.
on the Knicks. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think Brown was, from memory, defense and Atkinson was offense. I like him. I think the Cavs, if you have James Harden on a playoff team, guess what? You're going to choke. That's just the reality of things. So
Dude, James Harden, for me, most overrated player of all time.
I'm with you.
Nice.
I'm with you.
Nice. I'm glad you agree with me on that.
I could not believe they traded Garland for Harden. I think Garland is going to be a really good player. He's so much younger. And then you bring in James Harden, who shits himself every single time the playoffs roll around.
He just
And
looks
this year was no
disinterested. Like, anytime he doesn't have the ball in his hands, he just looks lazy.
And now they're in this terrible position where they have to give him an extension or else they traded Garland for nothing.
Oh, true. So he's out of contract now.
Yeah, and he's going to ask for the max. If
Yeah.
you pay James Harden the max, you're not winning a championship.
Yeah.
Especially with the second apron now and how, difficult it is to build rosters in the NBA because you can't go over the salary cap without huge ramifications. So it would be a disaster if they paid Harden an extension, but I reckon they're going to do it.
So we're back here. Fox backing down Caruso. Likes getting into the paint and working his magic, pivoting. That one is going to be a foul. I think it was on Cornet over the top on Hartenstein. They just didn't have any depth to go with the Knicks, did they?
No, and they looked like they gave up after game one when they choked that 22-point lead. There was plenty of people posting on Twitter bits of vision of them on defense just looking like they couldn't care less. And the Knicks, meanwhile, are a really good team. And I don't think they've gotten credit for how good they are because we've been watching this Western Conference Finals with two sides we presume are probably going to end up winning the championship. Like, this is probably the finals. But the Knicks are really good. And I'm not counting them out completely by any stretch of the imagination as we head towards the finals. SGA with a nice lob to Hartenstein there. Last 2 minutes, no Wemby on the floor. I'd like to see SGA be a bit more assertive. Maybe now's the time to start bringing the ball up.
He spent a lot of time on the bench, Wemby. Yeah, I think coming into the playoffs, everyone was just like, whoever gets through the Western Conference is going to be the champion. But to get through the East in 4 games, have a week or 2 off, be able to watch all the film in the world. At the end of the day, they just have to win 4 more games. The New York home advantage is going to be incredible. Jalen Brunson with the ball in his hands coming up the floor. Like, they're every chance to win the championship, I think.
And we've made the mistake plenty of times now of counting Brunson out, of underestimating what he could be. If the Knicks win this series, he's going to go down as one of the greatest Knicks ever.
Yeah.
No doubt in my mind. And all it takes is 4 really good games from Brunson and the Knicks could be champions this year.
Build him a statue.
Build him a statue.
That was a bit of a awkward pass from Fox. Cornette can't finish off there. Caruso bringing the ball up the floor. 1 minute left in this quarter. Caruso kicks it out. Here's J-Dub, one-on-one with Fox, who's always going to be pesky on defense. And he's going to lose the dribble. Turnover. It's going to be heading in the way of the Spurs. That's a costly turnover.
Wemby's back coming out here now for the last 53 seconds. That was just a bit of ring rust there from Williams. Looks sped up by Fox's defense. Normally he's a pretty methodical player. Not then. He looked panicked. He looked scared. Turns the ball over.
So we've seen some 3-point highlights from the Spurs, who've definitely been shooting the ball better.
The difference in this game so far is, as the Spurs are 58% from behind the arc and OKC are 20%. So that's the positive if you're an OKC fan. Our 3-pointers aren't going down yet. They probably will start going down at some point in this game, and when it happens, we'll go on a run as we get a jump ball here.
Where can I see 3-pointers made? Here we go. Team comparison. Second chance points. 3-point percentage. So 61% from 3 the Spurs are shooting right now.
There you go.
That's incredible. Not seeing how many threes they've made, but that's all right. That's footy for you. OKC, majority of their points are coming in the painted area, 12 points. Wemby, step back 3. Oh, let the monk cook. Namaste. Let's go.
And the nuns are in the building. How good is this? As SGA returns fire, doesn't go in.
And then Hartenstein with the clothesline, JBL-esque there.
This is a shout out to JBL.
Yeah.
Hated him as a kid on commentary, but he's warmed to me as I've gotten older.
Is he still commentating WWE?
He commentates AAA, which is their Mexican affiliate.
Oh yeah.
Company, which they bought a few months ago. So,
yeah, righto.
But he does some good Twitter videos. JBL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a man! Just shows up in his jocks and his cowboy hat. Like, what a G. Wrestling.
Spurs are going to try hold for the last shot here.
Fox is wide open in the corner. You've got to take that. Oh, they're going to get the rebound anyway. Champagny back to Wemby. Gets double teamed straight away. Castle, pass fake. Gets to his spot. That's good for 2. 0.5 seconds remain in the quarter. Jalen Williams throws it the full length of the court, and it's hit the nut in the head. No. There we go. So heading into the first quarter time break, OKC trailed the Spurs by 13 points.
Man.
Big start.
Pretty much a perfect quarter from the Spurs. Wemby got going. Castle got going. Harper had his moments when he came into the game.
Yep.
Champagny was making threes. Defensively, they were switched on. Chet looked terrified. SGA probably had one of his quieter quarters for the series so far. Amazing start for the Spurs. And then from a Thunder point of view, they'll say, we didn't make our threes. We had good shots. They just didn't go in. Eventually, they'll start going down. But I think Wemby's giving them real trouble on the defensive side of things. And Chet Holmgren, after having a really solid Game 5, has been nowhere so far in Game 6. He's going to be super important to the success in this game. And I reckon they'll be going into quarter time here, and the first thing they're going to do is draw up a play for Chet and try get him involved because they need him to have a much better 3 quarters than what he showed in that first one.
13 points is a big lead heading into the second quarter.
I struggle to think this game is going to be a blowout. Like I do think OKC is going to go on a run here, and it'll be interesting to see how the Spurs hold up against that in Game 6 when the pressure's so high in an elimination game. Like, can you deal with that moment when OKC go on their inevitable run. That's going to be the one thing to watch for the Spurs. And also Darren Fox has been pretty poor to start this game. So that's the one downside for the Spurs so far is Fox hasn't really been able to get involved. 0-3 from the field. He had that airball 3-pointer, which you almost never see from Fox. It was a wide open corner shot. You never see that.
Plus minus though, highest on the court.
Well, there's a positive. I like that. But yeah, so that's the one downside for the Spurs so far. But I reckon you'd be pretty pleased if you're a San Antonio fan watching that first quarter.
Just me in the post edit, blue, yellow, green. That'll help me sync up me markers. So leading the points at the moment, we have Hartenstein for the Thunder with 6, SGA with 6, and then the leading scorer on the field is, of course, Victor Wembanyama. He's hit 3 of his 4 3-point attempts. Got 5 boards already, an assist, a steal, and a block. Damn. He's doing it all. It's what he does. He's an absolute alien. I'm glad you're not too keen on Harden as well, because me and my housemate, we have very conflicting views on the NBA. I'm saying he's the most overrated player of all time. He says, I don't know ball. He says, sucks Steve Kerr. I say, he's probably all right. Yeah. Did you want to see more of Kuminga in his time at the Warriors? Because he wasn't one that was well-liked.
I didn't.
Fair enough.
Because every time, it was the James Wiseman thing. The talent is there, but he couldn't play within the system.
Right.
And there was I think the Warriors won their first, they went 11-3 to start the year. And Kuminga was playing within the system. And you thought, hang on. But as soon as the Warriors started losing, he said, fuck that. I'm going to go be selfish and I'm going to go do what I do. And it just doesn't work when you play for Golden State. So will he have a 10-year career and be a solid player? Probably. But, the Warriors could have picked Wagner at that spot. I think he went 8. They picked Kuminga at 7. So, another pick in that 2-timeline foul experiment that's going to go down to really haunt the Warriors.
So we're back here for the start of the second quarter. 13-point lead coming in. Casey Wallace is in.
For the Thunder here, really small, and one that is going to require Chet to be the leader on offense. And I don't think he touched the ball in that possession, so not a great start for that. Thinking as Wemby goes straight at him, lays it over his head. So that's the difference between Wemby and Chet. Small lineup. Wemby says, fuck a mismatch. I'm going straight at Chet. I'm setting the tone in the second quarter. Meanwhile, Chet's afraid to go one-on-one versus Wemby. He's now trapped on the baseline.
Ball movement to get it out. Yep. Caruso gets in the lane and gets up 2 points. So Jared McCain, no points to start this game. What were your thoughts on the Bismack big smack and the Mason Plumlee elbows in the spine?
It's playoff basketball. You see what OKC's been doing to Wemby this whole game off the ball. That was pretty normal. Compared to what the standard has been set in these playoffs. So
the dark arts, hey?
It's
just get the scrubs on off the bench and make them hurt.
It's the mind games that happen in basketball, and I liked it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Didn't end up working. McCain handled it really, really well.
Well, he hasn't so far this game. I reckon he's been having nightmares.
Yeah. Look, I'm not going to get too angry at McCain no matter what happens in Game 6 because of how well he played in Game 5, and he was the difference. As Fox pulls from deep and misses again, just can't get going.
Oh, Harrison Barnes almost gets a steal. Wallace
2-on-2. McCain from 3.
There
He's
he
been
is.
listening. He's got an AirPod in and he said, fuck you, Druzy. I'm banging a 3 here. As Wemby says,
oh. Heard me chatting shit about him. Famously an NBA vlogger as well, which is pretty cool.
He is. The roaming has of the NBA.
Jared McCain.
What they call him.
Do they? So what SGA is calling him, the roaming has. Wemby with a block. Get out of the paint, Case and Wallace. You do not belong there, son.
He wants it.
Castle takes it up to Chet, and that's going to cause 2 free throws. Yeah, what are you doing in there, Case? And come on now. You got a 7'5" Frenchman looming large in the paint. Know your place, son. Who would have thought a Frenchman would be the GOAT at NBA? like He blocked that with his forearm.
Yeah.
That's probably most people's on their fingertips, but not for Wemby. Not for Wemby.
It is interesting how the international players have kind of taken over basketball.
Yeah.
I wonder why that is.
Yeah. Jokic. What else is in there?
SGA is from Canada.
Greek freak.
Yep.
Yeah.
Embiid.
Oh, how's he changing to American citizenship? Like, what's that about?
You can't be playing for Team USA.
Like, where did he grow up in America?
It's a great question. Kyrie, I get. Like, he was born in Australia.
Yeah.
Is really an American.
Yeah.
And I don't think we should be claiming Kyrie.
But he never...
Embiid, I don't think he did.
No.
No.
But did Kyrie ever play in any of them Olympic squads?
Yeah.
He did?
Yeah. Because there's that famous video of him 1v1 in Kobe. Whenever that was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Caruso with a runner on Wemby. Why do they keep going at this guy? Pushing the pace here, the Spurs. Bit of an up and under layup. That just goes out of bounds from Castle.
Again, turnovers for Castle. You can't let OKC get back into this game by turning the ball over. You've dominated offensively. Just keep protecting the rock. Keep doing what you're doing. Swinging the ball around the court. Spurs will be fine.
Chet with an offensive board and gets the jam. So they've brought it back to 10 points, but that'll mean nothing if they hit a 3 here. Wallace picks up Castle. Pressing pretty high. Gets to the paint.
Damn,
kicks it out to Harper. Champagny straight on. Takes on Caruso.
Good effort by Caruso to get out to that.
Yeah, good defending there. Foul drawn from Wemby.
There's this bloke sitting at the middle of the court
Yep.
for the Spurs. He has not stopped screaming at the refs since the first tip, which I actually admire.
Would you be doing that if you were sat mid-court?
Well, when you're at home, you want to be wearing the refs down as a fan.
Yeah,
If you've got courtside seats, you want the full experience. You want to help your team. And by screaming at the refs this whole game, that might end up helping.
Did you see Harper slide as he stepped back then? His feet genuinely travelled as he hits another three-pointer.
These young players are absolutely fearless for San Antonio. It's unlike anything I've seen.
Chet on the baseline, doesn't want to take it to Wemby. Good pass through to Wallace, and that's 2 points.
That was a smart play from Chet. I've been harsh on him so far as the Spurs take a timeout, but that was a smart play.
European basketball focuses more on fundamentals and team-first basketball. True. That's the difference from New Heaven in the chat.
I know Bill Simmons, who I'm a big fan of, he talks about what is AA basketball, how all these kids are basically only playing games and they're never training and they're never because they've got all these tournaments and stuff, they never actually end up training. So
Righto.
It is, they can't train the fundamentals. So maybe that is it.
That's an interesting take. Yeah. So they're just coming in, just trying to get their, skill up one-on-one type thing.
Yeah. They're all coming in as scorers and they don't have the fundamental passing skills. They don't play defense. They don't know how to play in a team, so they don't know how to play in a system. Like Kuminga's a great example of that. Has all the ability in the world scoring wise, but that doesn't matter a whole lot when you can't play in a system.
Yeah, fair play. Cop that. Another drive-by to Kuminga.
Deserves them all.
Who do you think is the best team in the NBA to watch? That's from New Haven as well. New Haven.
For me, the Spurs, because Wemby's just such an amazing player to watch. Like he's number one for me pretty clearly in terms of the player watch rankings. I like the Nuggets. Jokic, I'm a big fan of. I love Ant as well. So I guess I just kind of name players I like to watch on teams. But those are probably the three. Although the Knicks, when they're on a run in MSG,
that's pretty exciting.
Pretty amazing to watch as well.
Least favorite teams to watch? Obviously, you can't just say Wizards.
Yeah, I won't say that. So I hated the Cavs.
Yeah,
I hate watching Harden.
Lakers. Whenever they're on ESPN, I'm just I'm not even watching that because it's just going to be Luka going one-on-one.
Yeah, Luka is
This is Jack. This is Eddie. How you going?
Luka is a pretty nice to meet you. Pretty frustrating player to watch sometimes. I hate how he whinges to the refs.
He's a big whinger, isn't he? He's big Suki Lala.
That's one thing I love about Wemby as well. Never complains.
Yeah,
Ever.
Just gets on with it. Wemby,
he's been harassed all series. You haven't seen him complain once.
Yeah. That's that monk mode, bro.
That's what it is.
13 points up to this point. Do you want a coffee at all?
I'm good.
All
Thank
good?
you. Yeah.
No worries. AAU players all want to score 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
AAU, that's what it is. Not
AAU.
Come on, Eddie.
Were you on the Chino Hills Ball is Life bandwagon back in the
It
day?
was kind of
Bit before your time, bit
a
early.
little bit like I knew of it,
Yeah.
seen a couple highlights, but I wasn't super invested.
It was so hype, man. Like every week, just turning on Ball is Life and watching the Ball brothers go crazy. It's nuts to think, like, obviously at high school level, it's a very different level, but they all seemed so dominant. And then, like, Leangelo doesn't even get close. Lonzo, well, he just hasn't got his body right, but LaMelo ends up being the best of the three as the younger brother.
Yeah.
Mac McClung, same sort of areas, dominant high school player, Ball is Life highlights coming out the wazoo.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, it just shows how good these guys are. Like, you can drop 50 in an AAU game and still not even make the NBA.
Yeah. Got a bit of golf on here. You a
Caruso
golf
playing
man?
I love golf. Love golf.
Do you know what's going on here? Dude,
It just looks like a celebrity tournament.
oh, it's Caruso.
Yeah.
I was wondering why there was golf on. Incredible. So we're back here. OKC trail by 11. Castle bringing the ball up the court for the Spurs.
Wemby's off the floor now, so another big stretch for the Spurs, trying to maintain their lead.
Castle gets to the paint. Jump shot. Falls short. Chet with the board. McCain pushing the pace. It's going to pull up. Little slip screen there from Chet. Floater. That's good from McCain. Brings it back to single digits. Champagny on the wing. 1-on-1. Kicks back out to Castle. Drives into the lane. Kicks it out to Harper. Started this game well. Bit of body on Caruso. Bang.
Damn.
That's Jack's man. Jack's a big Dylan Harper fanboy.
He's a good man to have. Yeah. 10 points already, 4 of 5 from the field.
Wallace goes bang.
And gave some words to the bench of the Spurs as well. It's a bit early to be doing that when you're down so much, but
We'll allow it. Castle handling the ball right now with Fox off the court. Champagny step back three on Chet. That's blocked. So
know your role, Julian. You're not the step back king on Chet Holmgren. Play within the offense, please.
Julian. Little left-handed shot there from Chet. That's good. So they're coming into it here, OKC. The Spurs might have to call a timeout.
Yeah, and SGA's off the floor as well, so it's big bench minutes.
Vassell answers back with a big three-pointer in the corner. So fast-paced action here. McCain to Jalen Williams. Plenty of time to take that shot. Probably too much time in the end. That's the shot that he'd want to have back. Castle goes at Caruso. Out to Harper. Doesn't want the three. Gives it to Castle. That's off the back iron, and Chet with the board again. Brings the ball up the floor. Harper hassling him. Jalen Williams at the top of the key. Skip past to Wallace. That rolls in, rolls out, and back in. That's a three. Back to 6 points. So they're
He's
on a
hit
roll
2 in
here.
a row. His confidence has absolutely skyrocketed. Wemby's coming off the bench now, so Spurs just have to hang on for a little while here. Actually, no, they don't. They're going to sub Wemby straight in.
Here they come. Who gave away the foul there? It's probably
sure.
a bit of a cheap one to give away, given that the French freak's coming on. Just sort of hold him off as long as you can, I reckon. But seeing highlights here of Wemby's first quarter display, hitting threes, great post work, spin move on Chet there. Soft finish as well. That was incredible from Wemby. Jalen Williams and SGA back on the floor. So how do you decipher which Jalen Williams is Jalen Williams? There's J-Dub.
Yeah, one's J-Dub and I guess the other's
J Will.
J Will, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
J Lynn. Jeremy Lin. Big 2 points there from Dylan Harper. He loves getting to the hoop.
Harper's up to 12 now. Pretty amazing first half from him at such a young age.
Oh, SGA had a good shot there and he passes it off to Hardenstein, who misses. Fox brings the ball up through the legs. gets to the free throw line and gets hassled back. Harper one-on-one with SGA. He's going to go be a big body, push the pace. Wemby, open three, pump fake, gets to the paint, little teardrop finish, and that's good. So after a little surge from OKC, the Spurs go on a little run of their own and push it back out to a 10-point lead.
Yeah, I mean, just Wemby. It's just what he does.
Yep.
It's pretty amazing. Interesting kind of conversations will start to have to be had with Spurs coaches here in terms of what are we doing with De'Aaron Fox, because had no impact so far in this game. Meanwhile, Harper and Castle are cooking. So I
Look
reckon
at the plus minus, bro.
I reckon if we were in the fourth quarter right now and the Spurs had to put their final starting lineup into the game, or their final closing lineup into the game,
Harper's in.
it's Harper, it's Castle instead of Fox.
Yeah.
So I reckon that's becoming a bit of a watch on how many minutes they give De'Aaron Fox to try to work into this game.
Is the plus minus worth nothing to you, Eddie? Plus 15.
Yeah, but how
more
much
than anyone else on the court?
They're up by how much?
10.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be caring too much about the plus minus right now. But
They say that's like one of the more important stats that like commentators look at when they're like, there's so many stats that go into basketball, obviously. I think I literally got this off 2K. Like there's so many statistics in basketball.
I think they still need context. And if you were actually watching this game and not just box score watching, it's pretty clear that Castle and Harper are playing better than Fox right now.
I'm not disputing that. SGA with 6 points. Probably just needing to show why he's the MVP. He's only had, 7 shots so far. Well, that is the most for OKC, to be fair.
Yeah, Castle and Harper and the Spurs as a whole are just making it really difficult for him, which is another reason why Fox probably won't be closing this game if we had to pick right now, because he's not as defensively impactful as those two. So, life's just pretty difficult for him. I think OKC are trying their best to not have him bring the ball up and allow the Spurs to get as much pressure on him as early as they can. But in saying that, you still have to put him in positions to impact this game. And I just don't think he's had the ball in his hands enough, even though he's shot the most of any OKC player so far.
Yeah, pretty even spread right now for OKC. Dort with 5, Chet with 6, Hartenstein with 6, McCain with 5, and SJ with 6. So pretty even spread. And then Casey Wallace, who's come off the bench, leading all OKC players with 8 points. So he's been the man. He's looked good in this second quarter.
Yeah.
And then Wemby still on top, 15 points with them 3-point barrages that he brought in the first quarter. How do you see the finals going?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think the Knicks, because they have so much length, they actually match up pretty well with both of these teams. And if we had to pick an East team, I mean, obviously, to try and beat one of these two West sides, it would be the Knicks.
Yeah.
And that obviously goes without saying, considering they've dominated most of the playoffs. I think them sweeping the Cavs was huge because of the rest they're going to have now. Brunson always...
Have they won something like 12 games in a row, the Knicks?
Yeah. And Brunson as a small guard always seems to get to this point in the playoffs and break down. So for him to get this rest is just massive for the Knicks.
Yeah.
And obviously these two sides, are, even if the series ends today, are going to be absolutely spent heading into the finals. So I reckon it's going to be closer than what a lot of people suspect. I still feel like whoever wins this series we're watching now is going to win the finals. But I wouldn't put it past the Knicks to take it 6 or 7.
Who's going to get the 4-game home advantage? Is it going to be the Knicks or...
No, it'll be either. It'll be OKC or
So they've had more wins in the regular season.
Yeah.
Carter Bryant checked in for the first time this game. Wemby gets to the elbow. Fader bounces in. Everything's going his way at the moment. Don't need to see the champion banners right now. Fox footy. Get it off. Jalen Williams gets the ball in the hands of SGA. Vassell bringing heavy pressure high up the court.
We haven't seen any behind the basket shots yet.
Jalen Williams fakes, dribbles and shoots. That's good for 2. So
If
4
Fox
minutes
was
left
doing
in the
this
quarter
game,
here.
every single replay would have had of Wemby's shot so far would have been from a camera 70 metres away behind the basket.
That's the only replay you're getting.
Which would have been really good.
Dort with a rebound off the Wemby miss. So they finally stop the freak. Carter Bryant defending SGA. Sort of a half-hearted double team there. Dort gets the shot from deep range.
They're just doing everything they can to force the ball out of SGA's hands, which is smart. They're saying, we're not going to let SGA beat us in this game. It's going to have to be someone else's. Wemby takes another three. It goes in and out. Which is really smart. Like, someone else beat us. It's not going to be SGA. Mm-hmm. You know, Wallace, Williams, who's got the ball, the other one. Dort, you guys make some plays. You guys score some points, and right now they're just not doing that.
It's crazy how much games change between games. Like, Wemby really wasn't much of a dominant factor on the offensive end in Game 5. And now he's been the most dominant factor in this game.
That's the beauty of playoff basketball and these series. Like, these teams get to know each other so well over the course of a series. And the adjustments they make in between games.
Oh, SGA from 3. Oh, that's a shot clock violation. That didn't hit the rim.
So, yeah, it's always so fun to watch these series because you notice the little adjustments that these two teams are making each and every game.
How much work would the coaches have to do between games? Like, they'd have to watch so much film. There'd be so much tactics that would go into every single player on the floor.
Yeah, and they do get a lot of help. Like, they've got a lot of coaches, these teams.
Bryant for 3. That just skids off the rim. I think that came off Castle in the end. It did. So it's going to be OKC footy.
And obviously these NBA teams are using a lot of AI now to help code these games and things like that. So they do get a lot of help. But, yeah, there'd be a lot of man hours spent trying to get just that 1% advantage that could potentially swing a series that's this close.
Whoa, that was a bit of a brutal shove there on Bryant. Or was it a flop from J-Dub? You never know when you're watching OKC. Have you had a look into much of the AI side of sport yet?
Not really.
No.
Just AI thumbnails for me at the moment. That's my main use for them. But no, I haven't. I don't think it's quite like I wouldn't be getting my game plan from ChatGPT just yet.
From what I'm hearing, ChatGPT's washed. It's all about Claude these days.
Claude,
yeah. Like Claude's making ChatGPT look like Google. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And then ChatGPT.
Oh, big jam! Carter Bryant driving down the baseline with the back scratcher. The Spurs bench going wild, and that's got the crowd into it here with 2 minutes left in the second. As you were saying, Eddie, sorry. Chat. Blocked by the cell! Massive plays here.
And he gets in his face as well.
You don't want that. Let's go. That's what the game needed.
Look at
some
Chet.
Big plays.
Chet is absolutely shitting his pants right now.
God, he looks like a thumb, doesn't he? Like, I'm not one to go on appearance, but like Chet just does not have a likable face.
He's got a punchable face, doesn't he?
Oh, I'm not saying violence, bro.
No,
whoa.
he
does. He definitely does.
He does.
Look at that from the cell.
Look at the hops.
Get up, young fella. How was that dunk from Castle in game 1? Speaking to Jack, we're avid 2K players like every night, pretty much playing 2K.
What's your game mode of choice?
We just go like head to head, really. Okay. What about yourself?
I haven't played 2K in a long time because it used to piss me off so much. But I was mainly parking my team.
Yeah, back in the day it was a lot of my career, definitely. But these days it's just go to war in head-to-head pretty much.
2K20 during COVID, I spent that many hours playing my career. It was ridiculous.
Big three from Caruso.
Two-way slashing playmaker was an absolute demon.
Wemby puts his head down, gets it out to Vassell. Big block on the other end. Can't make the play on the offensive end. So many players are hitting the floor there, which is expected when it's OKC playing. Caruso gets it to SGA at half court.
SGA is yet to fall over, though, I reckon. So maybe that's why he's had some.
Yeah, he needs to get to the free throw line. Foul called on Castle. Bamboozled. Look at this dunk from Carter Bryant. Oh, yeah.
That's a nice one.
To be athletic, man. I went for a run the other day. My calf is still sore. I went for a 4K run, and I've been limping since. I'm not even kidding you. I wish I was kidding. My hip's gone, my left calf's gone, and I'm not even 25.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's stupid.
Look.
How did you pull up from the Wattle Park game where you saw?
My knee was cooked. I got tackled as I got a clearance. It kind of... I didn't feel it when I was playing.
Here comes the fall. Ready? Here comes the fall. Oh, no, never mind. That's just clean. Did you think you'd done something to it? Or was
it was just really... The back of it was really sore for whatever reason.
Right.
So... Or Wemby for another.
Wembanyama, bang! 3 points. And there was a foul call. I think the basket's going to count anyway.
The nuns, and there's a puppet next to them. They need to show the puppet.
Is this propaganda? Like,
I don't know what's happened. How do I get a seat next to the nuns and the puppet? That's what I want to know. But
what's going on with these nuns in the playoffs? I don't understand. Are they promoting a movie?
They've got
what's
some
going on?
connection to San Antonio or something like that.
Oh, righto.
They blessed the team 40 years ago or some shit.
Oh, did they?
I think so. I don't know the full story.
There you go.
Making things up.
They baptized the young Greg Popovich, and everything's been good since.
Yeah.
Loose ball foul. And it could be a flagrant.
Is the basket going to count, though? That's the main thing.
Oh, surely. I don't really know the ins and outs and technicalities of rules like that.
Wow. So, you know how you're talking about the McCain thing?
Yeah.
It's been confirmed that Wemby did send a hit out because NBC has an angle that shows Wemby.
Yeah, it was showing it before. Oh,
hard foul.
Yeah, right. There you go.
Yeah. So, Wemby, the mafia boss.
Yeah.
I like it. Got monk mode Wemby.
And mafia boss Wemby.
Mafia Wemby.
He does it all. Shoots threes, shoots guns, meditates on mountains, and makes big shots. That's just a classic hip and shoulder.
It's a foul after. Yeah, it's not a flag.
Send him to the MRO. This is a genuine just hip and shoulder. Cop that, SGA. God, the Saints could learn a thing or two from Carter Bryant. They were soft as nails last night. Do you reckon Will Day's going to play out the season?
I hope so. I mean, it's always
I don't, because he's fucking good.
But
obviously I hope to see him, but I think he's going to spell trouble for a lot of teams if he gets going. They're a scary prospect with him in the side.
Absolutely they are. And if you look at their schedule, I reckon they're going to go on an almighty run to close the season. And I reckon their top 4 spots pretty much well and truly locked up here, barring some crazy injuries. So it's exciting times for Hawks fans. No, there's a few in the chat right now who'd be up and about after last night.
No goals in the first quarter for the Saints. Were you working last night?
I was.
In the truck?
Well, did they? I wasn't. I was doing it for SEN, not Channel 7.
Righto.
When was their first goal? Like
In the third.
Yeah.
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 Start of the third, first goal.
Yeah, Silvani as well.
Yeah. Oh, the amount of misses they had from like point blank. So were you not actually watching the game?
No, I was watching it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, they just had some diabolical misses. What was your role last night then? Paneling SEN, was it?
Paneling the game, pressing some buttons, and then helping out with the post-game show.
Yeah.
Do go on air with John Donahoe and the legendary A-Rod makes an appearance during Hawks Thursday night games.
Righto.
A-Rod is like a cult figure at SEN.
Okay.
He's if you did a vote on who the most popular person is at SEN, and you polled all the people who work there,
A-Rod would be the man.
Would be the most popular by far.
Common foul.
There you go. That took way too long.
So, yep.
Just sucked all the energy and momentum out of this game.
Yeah.
8 reviews.
Yeah, that's the NBA, man. There's just so many stoppages in play. Remember when everyone thought Ben Simmons was going to be a 6'10" Magic Johnson with a jump shot? What is he just like fishing now?
He's a pro fisher.
You can do what you want when you get paid hundreds of millions of dollars, really, don't you?
Yeah, but I don't know how he's going money wise, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Surely you'd be alright if you got paid out all that money, but I suppose
he was a big partier.
Yeah, okay.
Spent lots of money on parties, from what I've heard. Not that I have a ton of inside information, but yeah. Don't know how much pro fishing pays you though. Let's Google that now.
Yeah. Oh, you'd hope he'd be pretty well off. He famously dated my I don't have any celebrity crushes, but Maya Jama, who's now dating Ruben Diaz, who plays for Manchester City, they used to date. She used to fly over to New York and watch him play for the Nets. And he was definitely punching, and that didn't last long. But, yeah, I don't think much long after that he left the NBA. Wemby flies away a 3. That doesn't work.
Pro Fisher gets paid between 50 to 150,000 AUD annually, so nowhere near the NBA salary.
Yeah, Casey Wallace again. That's a big 3 to bring it back within 5. But he's doing what he loves. Surely, like, how much do you need to live off? Like, if you got paid $5 million in a lump sum, could you live off that for the rest of your life, do you reckon?
It's a great question. I don't know. I'm probably too young to know.
What do you reckon, Jack? Do you reckon you could... Nah, 5 million. If you just got like a 5 million lump sum, like hundreds of millions. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Fishing money. Williams, that would have been a big shot. That would have brought it back within 2. So 28 seconds left. They won't have time to go 2 for 1. Fox brings the ball up the court. Public enemy number 1 for Eddie Corns. Ball gets out of his hands and back in his hands. Little 1-2 for the football fans at home. Wemby sets the screen. They roll, get in the paint. Fox, turnaround jump shot. No good. Wemby with the rebound. Too big, too dominant.
I was about to yell at Fox for not kicking it to the corner, but it didn't end up mattering.
SGA drives, left-handed layups, and air ball. Castle from full court. Oh! There we go. That's half time. There we go. So the Spurs head in 7 points down. 7 points up, rather. And you'd probably take that if you're OKC, I reckon.
100% you'd take that. There was a moment there where it looked like this could get a bit big for the Thunder, but they cut the lead back, and if not for a few magic Wemby moments in that quarter, this is a really, really close game. And like I said before, I find it difficult to believe this is going to be a blowout. So we're in for a good one.
Yeah, we are in for a good second half here for sure. Dylan Harper's only missed 1 shot for the game. Let's have a look at the box score right now.
How old is Dylan Harper?
I reckon he's 19.
I reckon he's 21.
I'm gonna go 19 there.
He's 20. We were in between.
Yeah.
But he was born in 2006. So me and Dylan Harper were born in the same year. That is crazy.
There you go.
This dude missed 1 shot in Game 6 elimination of the Western Conference Finals. And meanwhile, we're sitting here watching him doing a live stream. It's unbelievable.
Wemby's younger than me, which is
crazy.
Just stupid.
Yeah.
And then you can go, Sam Lawler.
Yeah.
He's just a man.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it does make you feel pretty silly.
Yeah. Even like Charlie West plays at Collingwood, who I went to school with. Watching him play for Collingwood in Pendle's record-breaking game.
Oh, you played in that as well?
It was crazy.
How was the carry-on from the Pendles game, eh? It was just a bit ridiculous. They stopped the play at the 10-minute mark in the first quarter, didn't they?
Yeah, the umpire... We had the vision on the agenda settings. They fully put their hand up and said, don't kick it out.
That's crazy.
When Pendles walked out and he had his training top on, and then he took it off as he exited the ramp to reveal the gold number, I nearly threw up. Honestly.
No hate to Pendles.
No, all hate to Pendles. It was ridiculous. I didn't think Pendlebury was a player who was that keen to make everything about himself. And I get it was an incredible achievement, and we may never see someone play that many games ever in our lifetime again.
Oh, we will.
But come on. Like, have some self-awareness. And the other thing I can't cop, someone in Pendlebury's circle needs to get in his ear and tell him to stop making TikToks. They need to get his phone and change his TikTok account password, because I do not want to watch Pendlebury talk about his wine with a filter on that makes his eyes look weird. I'm good. Like,
you don't like him just like sort of recording his chin, looking down at the phone?
Or him doing a TikTok that's got the song like All Eyes on Me, and he pans to a bobblehead of himself. Like, let's be real here.
Making a coffee in the morning. Just... Yeah.
Or just him eating pineapple. We're good. Like, I'm good. I don't need that Pendlebury. Here's the weird eye one.
Are you following him?
No.
Just popping up. That's your modern day social media algorithm, brought to you by Eddie Corns and Scott Pendlebury.
You can collab on TikToks now. There you go.
Well, I think Pendlebury just saw the moment to really make the most of it, and he did. And he hasn't really been that type of player his entire career.
That's why it was weird.
Yeah, he's always been a real. I'm not saying that he still isn't humble, but it was. And look, it was a massive moment, so I don't want to take any credit away from Pendlebury either. But yeah, the swapping of the jumpers.
By the end of the week, by both how Collingwood handled it and by Pendlebury handled it, what should have been an amazing moment that everyone could celebrate turned into this divisive thing that everyone was kind of dreading because they couldn't be bothered talking about Scott Pendlebury anymore.
Yeah, it was almost spoken about too much to the point that it was like...
And everyone, by the end of the week, hated Pendlebury. And what it should have been a celebration of Pendlebury.
Yeah, too much Pendles. Who's going to be the player to break that record currently in the AFL? Who is going to break Pendlebury's game record? Give you one right now, Murphy Reid. He has played every game since he's come into the league.
Actually a really good call.
I reckon...
And he's not someone... this will probably change throughout his career, but he's not someone who, like a Nick Dacos who gets so much attention, put him into every game, or like Naz or whoever. So that's a good shout.
I'm just going to search it up right now because I reckon... So we're in round 11 right now. So there's still 13 home and away games to be played. Plus, or 12 or so maybe, plus finals.
Yeah.
If Fremantle make the grand final, Murphy Reid could play game 50 on grand final day.
Damn.
In his second year.
Yeah. Damn.
That's a watch.
Okay.
Murphy Reid watch. Halftime here at the Spurs Spurs and OKC game. He's just a freak, Murphy Reid. Like, we need to speak about Murphy Reid as much as we speak about Scott Pendlebury playing game 433. Have you kept a close eye on him at all? Have you seen him play much footy, Bruce?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's a star. Like, him and Shea Bolton on the weekend. Shea Bolton, I've been a real critic of.
Yep.
Thought he was selfish.
Yeah.
Thought he wasn't fully committed to the team. This year, he has proven me wrong. And what he's doing at the moment is really special, and he's one of the biggest reasons as to why Fremantle's playing so well at the moment.
Yeah, for sure. The only problem I have with him is at times he sort of takes pot shots from like the half forward flank.
So he is the number one candidate at burning his teammates inside 50. There's no one else in the competition that burns more people inside 50 than Shea Bolton. But when you're that talented and you can do so many special things, I kind of give him the green light to take those crazy shots because, you know, most of the time we see an amazing highlight come of it. Yeah,
for sure. Could I grab a coffee from your associate producer, Jack? Thank you, brother. Are you sure you don't want one?
I'm good.
All good?
Yeah.
A big talking point in footy right now, who's going to be the next coach of Essendon? It would just be the most Essendon thing of all time if James Hird leads that club into the next phase. What do you think of that?
I hope it happens. I really do. Because these Essendon supporters that are calling for it, I just want them to shut up. And I just want them to be proven wrong. There is no way this works.
Is it like a good coach to take them to the phase where they're ready to take the next leap? Or is it just classic revolving door if James Hird takes over right now?
It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, was he even a good coach when he was the coach?
I don't think, like, they were probably in the best position they'd been since winning a final, probably, but they were also enhanced, so...
Allegedly.
Well, no, it happened, didn't it?
I guess so.
I think it did.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. And all the people telling me, these young Essendon players, when James Hird comes in, they'll listen and they'll do anything he says. Like, I just disagree. A 19-year-old does not give a fuck about who James Hird is. And I'm sorry, but that's the truth.
Can you remember watching James Hird play?
Not one single game.
I remember one single game. It was his last game against West Coast, and they lost.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So, I don't get it.
Fair play. Who do you think should take over right now? Does John Longmire want to get back into coaching? Because him and Simo are the ones whose names are getting thrown up right now, and they have a show on Fox Footy every Wednesday.
Essendon's cooked themselves because until they rule James Hird out, no one's going to want to go for the job, which Simo and Longmire talked about, and Ken's talked about as well.
What do you mean? Like, if Essendon are just dead set keen on her, they won't even try?
It just seems like there's no point going for it. And even if you do get the job and you're not James Hird, the fans are going to hate you. Like 50% of the fan base is instantly going to hate you unless you win a grand final.
I'd love to know what percentage of Essendon fans actually want James Hird to come back.
Seems
to
like
coach.
50-50.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. You change your mind, mate.
No, I don't drink coffee.
You don't drink coffee?
No.
You don't drink coffee. You don't drink beer. You don't do footy tipping. What do you do? Watch live sports, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, no.
No coffee. That's Is Kane a coffee man?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd have to be. He has to get up at the crack of dawn.
Yeah, just not a coffee person.
You think it's one that'll ever grow on you?
Okay. Yeah, probably.
It at some point, it's just got to.
I feel like if I start, I'll...
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It is an investment
It'll be
for
like
life. Yeah, no, I'm definitely a coffee addict, given that like I drink coffee every day. Yeah, no, that's fair. But it helps spark creativity, Eddie. It helps keep you going when you're running out of juice. What do you do when you're sort of getting burnt out? You're at the laptop running out of juice.
Just push through.
But that's not the way, brother. Do you not like stand up and stretch, go for a walk? You just
go for a few walks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Fair play.
Scroll a bit of TikTok.
Scroll a bit of TikTok. Who are your favourite TikTokers?
I don't really have a favourite TikToker, to be honest. Who's yours?
I don't scroll TikTok, mate. I'm 24 years of age.
Right.
I'm an adult.
So Instagram Reels for
Yeah.
you.
Nah. I actually don't scroll Reels. I scroll like the Instagram homepage, but I never press on the Reels tab ever.
It's good effort.
And my phone's listening to me because that's a bloke potting Shea Bolton. That is just ridiculous. Yeah, more of a Facebook man these days.
That's embarrassing.
Nah, I'll show you why. Freo Faithful, shout out to Freo Faithful right now, has just been going berserk on Facebook, and you get monetized on Facebook.
Okay.
So
fair enough then.
Yeah, that's I'm a creator, not a consumer.
So the old people love Freo Faithful is what you're telling me.
Well, it's just our algorithms just punch through. And now we're getting all the boomers that love Freo getting dedicated Freo fan content for the first time in their lives, and they are loving it. Margaret, Maureen, Richard, they're all loving it.
How good is that?
Yeah, no, it's been good. And it's a great time to be a Freo fan.
It is.
Right now. It's a really
Best
good time.
in a while.
Well, it's crazy. We're heading up to the Gabba against Brisbane, and we've got no Sarong or no Young, and it still feels like we're going to do it. Maybe we won't. Maybe we lose. Maybe
Probably
the Lions
not
respond.
the best time to catch Brisbane though, because this is the bounce back week. Like,
Yeah.
this is the week where we find out if Brisbane is still Brisbane.
Yeah. The way I see it, we just have to be a better team. Like, it doesn't matter.
You'd hope so.
Yeah. No, that sounds stupid, right? But, like, if you're going to be the premier, it doesn't matter what other version of other teams show up. Your brand has to be better. Your execution has to be better. So, like, bring your best, Brisbane. It doesn't fucking matter. Like, if we're serious, we're going to win that game no matter what.
Yeah.
That's sort of how I see it now. And I still don't think we've peaked. I still don't think that we've played our best football.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, have you watched Freo and just gone, wow, that's been a dominant four-quarter effort?
No. But
We
that
just get
always
wins.
seems to be the case with Fremantle. Like, are we ever going to see the dominant four-quarter performance in a big game?
September this year.
Okay.
Keep your eyes out.
We'll see. We'll see. Meanwhile, my Port Adelaide is fucking dumpster fire.
Yeah, losing to Carlton at home is pretty rare.
Oh, man.
Talk
I
to
said
me.
bottom four before the year, so I'm actually...
Yeah.
But, man.
Georgiades gone. Butters gone. It's all right. You got Will Brodie and Jack Lukosius to hold it down.
Will Brodie's played 2 games, I reckon, this year.
Yeah. Do you like him?
He's terrible in both. What has Josh Carr seen him? You're a Freo supporter.
He was one of like the highest rated midfielders in 2022.
Yeah, but that was 1 year.
Yeah.
It was like the Jared Pollock year.
Yeah.
And then North Melbourne gave Pollock this huge contract.
$1 trillion, yeah.
AFL history.
Yeah.
At least you didn't do that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, JL obviously knew something.
Yeah.
How's a bloke that drinks at the pub that I work at is a recruiter for Essendon, used to work at Freo.
Okay.
I won't say his name, but he had like a massive hand in building Freo's list. Just how we've built this list has been incredible. Like, we haven't missed many picks. Like, there's been a couple like Luke Valente, Liam Henry, you can't really say because he was an academy player. He should have really stayed. But you look at a club like Essendon who went Hobbs, Cox, Perkins, like there was a few there that they just missed, and you see the effect that it has on your franchise. We've just nailed everyone. I know I'm getting away from the Will Brodie point, but just the recruiting and our eye for like, this is the role that we need you to play, and these are the attributes that we need you to play that role. We have just nailed, like, Carl Warner. Where has he come from? Rookie draft, played with Nick Dacos in high school. And he's just, like, right now, probably one of the most underrated players in the competition,
You know
Carl
who
Warner.
loves him?
Who?
Nick Rewalt.
Good.
Huge fan.
Is it the blonde hair
I
connection?
don't know what it is, but one day Nick just came up to me and he said, Carl Warner.
Yeah.
He just loves him. I don't know what
Mate,
it is.
have you seen his stats this year? He's like a high disposal, great one-on-one, clean. Not just high disposals though, not like your Luke Ryan high disposals.
Yeah.
Like he is efficient with his kick, clean at ground level. Like genuinely, as like a third tall rebounding defender, I haven't been able to fault him this year.
Sounds like Kados on the weekend.
Yeah. I watched that video earlier on. That was great. That was funny. He plays better behind the ball, I reckon, Caden.
He's a pretty good goal kicker.
But he just reads the play. That looked good. That was the first time I've seen him play behind the ball. I'm going to be going toe-to-toe with Andrew McLeod next week behind the ball, I reckon. Andrew versus Andrew. The battle of the Andrews. Who's going to come out on top?
Who are you excited to play with in that game?
I'm keen to have a yarn with Daniel Motlop.
Yep.
One of my earliest football memories was Daniel Motlop rolls it, doles it, goals it at Subi. Can you remember that? That was an incredible game. That was when Port were at the peak of their powers. I remember getting to the game just as the game was about to begin, and there was a genuine punch on with Westhoff and God, it probably would have been like Dean Solomon and those types back in the day, and it was just a great game. I think Port came out on top, but that was the rolls it, doles it, goals it moment. So I want to have a yarn with him through that because that was just an iconic moment. And he was a player that I grew up with, pretending to be in my front yard. I had a bit of property and we had like PVC pipe goals, and I used to just run around pretending to be Daniel Motlop. So he'd be one. I don't know if that's been announced yet, but
I think it has.
Has it?
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Charlie Dixon playing?
I think that's been announced.
Yeah.
And I think he will play again. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He's
I haven't been announced yet, so this is a Checkers is going to be fuming that I've said I'm playing. But I'm so keen. I haven't played footy in ages. I really miss playing, man. Playing at Wattle Park's so fun. But yeah, just on that commentary grind at the moment.
Yep. First game in how long? Since I was 11. Well, for me on the weekend was since I was 11.
Far out. How'd you feel out there? Did you feel like a lost puppy?
First half I was fucking hopeless. we locked in the second a little bit.
Did Kane come to watch?
Kane did not come to watch, but there are some rumours swirling that maybe Kane might come out of retirement one game.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe.
Have you been forcing this?
I haven't.
This rumor?
I'm just hearing a couple of things. So maybe that's something to watch.
I've got to come back for that game.
Over the coming weeks.
Vassell opens up the quarter with a big three-pointer. So we're back here. Kane Corn's back to play footy. That's awesome. Did he play footy after he retired at all?
He played one game for the Fox thing. You know that
yeah. I was
thing?
there that day.
And he struggled.
Yeah. Fair. God, I feel like he'd cop it.
Yeah, he would. But in local footy, you have to go get the ball.
Yeah.
And he was like, someone's going to try to fight me for no reason.
Yeah.
So I can't really be asked going and trying to get the ball.
That's fair enough.
Game.
Oh, Champagny with the big block on McCain's layup. That was huge. SGA spins in the lane and Wemby.
Got a foul.
Goaltending.
Oh, that was not goaltending.
Was it the Champagny one? Because the Wemby one looked like a block. I don't know if it was a late call. Look at this. Is this hit the backboard? Oh, KO. Just at the most opportune time there. Good on you, KO.
That definitely wasn't goaltending. So SGA that's not goaltending. Are we through?
Can you challenge a goaltend?
Can.
Oh, he did touch the rim? You can't touch the rim, can you? I think he touched the rim. No, not going to be challenged.
The NBA put a call in to make this game close.
SGA gets to the free throw line. Is that the first free throws he's taken this
I
game?
think so.
Champagny brings the ball up the court. And he gets the layup straight away. Just goes straight at Chet. So when Kane played, was he just like a taggy midfielder? Did he play a multitude of roles? Because I can't really remember watching him all too closely.
Yeah, I mean, his main role was a tagger, but I think his strength was he still could tag and get a lot of the ball.
Yeah.
Where like we're watching players like Windhager is a great example at the moment, where he's clearly an amazing tagger, but he's trying to be more than that, and it's just not working. He's way too. He just chases the ball too much. So he's just struggling to evolve as a player in that sense, where Dad was pretty good at managing both of those things. There was a year when Primus tried to make him a half forward, basically to try and end his career.
Yeah, right.
And obviously didn't work.
How long was Primus in a job for?
2 years.
Yeah.
Disaster. Just like probably the worst Port Adelaide years ever.
What was that, like 2011?
2011, 12, and then I think he got sacked midway through 13. No, Ken took over in 13, so he must have only lost like a year and a half.
I remember pumping you, not myself, Freo, at, is it Amy Park back in the day?
Yeah, and the two low points
across?
was Gold Coast got their first win against us. Westhoff missed that goal after the siren. And then GWS got their first win against us.
There you go.
And Chad, my uncle, who had been sacked by Primus, played in that GWS team.
Oh, did he play? I didn't realise he played for GWS.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was probably the low point in Port Adelaide's history. So yeah, but then Ken came in, completely rejuvenated his career. He won the best and fairest in 2013.
Yeah.
So yeah. I think it was 2013, maybe 2012 he won it. Anyway, either way, his career was rejuvenated.
Wait, your old man won the BNF in 2012?
12 or 13, I can't remember.
I didn't realise he was playing that late either.
Yeah, he retired in 2015.
There you go.
Yeah.
My timeline's just out of whack. Champagny hits a big three. Champagne supernova.
Time out for OKC.
So have you spent a bit of time in America then? You've been once or twice?
Been a couple times, yeah. Went to New York, watched LeBron, watched Steph, seen Steph twice.
Nice.
Gotten so lucky. We were in LA and Steph was playing the Clippers.
Okay.
And we were in Denver and Steph was playing Denver. So
That's sick.
Very lucky with that.
Where'd you see LeBron?
LeBron in LA.
Yeah. Who were they playing against?
The Rockets.
Okay, was that the Harden Rockets or?
No, it was last year's Rockets.
Yeah, okay. No KD.
Oh no, it was It was after Durant.
Yeah.
Seen Durant in Brooklyn.
You saw Durant in Brooklyn?
Yeah,
Fuck, that's epic.
The game after their coach got sacked.
Yeah, okay.
So it was, and Kyrie had like the worst game of his career.
Right. I'd love to see an NBA game. I went when I was 12 and we saw Orlando play the Spurs.
I saw Orlando as well, actually. I saw
Orlando.
that exact game.
Did ya?
Yeah.
There you go. It was a preseason game though, so it was
okay.
like the lead into the season. But yeah, I saw Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Patty Mills, that sort of era. Aaron Aflalo for the Magic, JJ Redick. It was the season after Dwight Howard left, so everyone had like the coward jerseys on, like covered up the age. But yeah, America's like a pretty messed up country, but it's also so epic at the same time.
The best, other than a WWE event, which is going to sound ridiculous, but the best sporting event that I've been to was the Broncos played the Cleveland Browns on Monday Night Football 2 years ago.
Yeah, right.
We were in Denver. Fucking, the atmosphere was unbelievable. It was like -5 degrees.
That is sick.
Amazing.
Yeah. Now, if you want to go back to America, I need to get on some big money before I do that, though. I'm planning my next trip, and I'm like, oh, yeah, Cambodia and Vietnam, pretty cheap. I'll just hit that up. That's going to be my next holiday. And could the Spurs be going on holiday today? No, they're up by 10 points. So it's looking like at this stage it's going to go to a Game 7.
Yeah, it's been an impressive start to this quarter from the Spurs. Champagny knocking down that three to force the timeout. I'm just so impressed how this team never seems like the moment gets too big for them, despite their age. And
Yep.
in the NBA, it always seems like you have to have that one season as a young side where you take your hits before you can challenge for the title. Like the Warriors before 2015, they lost to the Clippers in 2014 in that amazing series against Chris Paul. There's plenty of other examples. Jordan had, the Pistons obviously, and the Celtics.
I was about to call them the Bostics.
LeBron had against the Pistons as well, funnily enough, on Cleveland, and obviously the Mavs 2011 series.
Yeah.
So it always feels like these young teams, these young players have to take a few hits before they can challenge. But right now, the Spurs just look incredible and look like we're headed towards Game 7.
Do you buy the fact that you sort of got to lose finals to win finals, even in the AFL? Like, do you have to make it to a prelim to win a flag? Asking for a mate.
I don't know if you have to make a prelim. I think Freo is a unique example because their loss last year was so heartbreaking.
Yeah. I flew over to Perth for that. That sucked.
Yeah. That it almost counts as like a prelim like game. Mm-hmm. But then there's also teams like the Ken Hinkley Port who are just constantly making prelims and can't get over that hump.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one. I think you do need to have some finals experience to win a grand final, unless you're in a unique situation like San Antonio here, who could potentially win a...
And Freo.
Well, Freo still had that finals loss. Like, this is the Spurs' first time in the playoffs with Wemby.
Yeah. Oh, big block from Hardenstein, but it's going to be called a foul on Wemby, so he's going to go to the free throw line. What are some other big stories in footy at the moment, Eddie? What are you keeping a close eye on?
Good question. I reckon... I mean, Ross is we've talked about it a little bit, but Ross is a big story at the moment.
All right. We can play a game with Ross Lyon right now. All right. Speak when you hear a worse coach than Ross Lyon.
Okay.
Justin Longmuir, Dean Cox, Sam Mitchell, Chris Scott, Damien Hardwick, King at the D's, Fagan, Bevo.
Oh, I think so.
You think he's a better coach than Bevo?
Now, yeah.
Okay. So that's where you draw the line.
Yeah, I think so. I think Stephen King is... I probably should have spoken at Stephen King. For being real. But, yeah, I don't know. It's always hard to judge a coach so early in their career. But
he's playing modern football, Stephen King.
He is. I think Ross... I don't know. St Kilda obviously spent a lot of money in the off-season, but I do think there are excuses for him at the moment.
Not a Bevo fan?
Well,
I think he's done very good with... before the injuries, I thought they would look like premiership favourites. Vassell pulls up for three, no good. Wemby with the rebound.
That wasn't all totally real. I thought the beginning of the dog season was a bit of a mirage.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think they were winning games in the way they were wanting to.
Yeah, okay.
And
SGA one-on-one with
always
Wemby.
Just thought they were going to break down.
Bang.
Damn.
Sorry, go ahead.
But yeah, I don't know. I think it's pretty difficult to judge Ross, and it's difficult to judge Bevo because of the injuries. But the last 3 years for Bevo just hasn't been great, but they haven't been great for Ross either. So I think it's an interesting argument.
Fair play. That's probably a good spot to stop then. Would you have stopped if I said Craig McRae? Would you have spoke if I said Craig McRae?
No.
Yep. Alistair Clarkson?
Yes, I would have spoken.
Okay.
Yep.
Andrew McQualter?
would have spoken for him. I would have spoken for Nix. I would have spoken... Who else?
So Ross Lyon's sort of
Dean Solomon. Yeah,
middle of the table.
Yeah.
Mid-table coach. Okay.
Yeah.
Hartenstein kicks it up to Chet. Sort of caught it behind himself. Ball
so
comes off his foot.
Looked like Shrey just then.
Did you see that video of him taking the mark and he just falls on his ass and has his legs up in the air?
I was the umpire. He was just copping it from Shrey as he had his legs up in the air, rolling around on the ground.
All right, we've got a question from New Haven. This is a good question. Mm-hmm. Out of the bottom 6 teams, so Essendon, Richmond, West Coast, Carlton, and Port, who has the best talent and who's going to be closest to a flag?
Who has the best talent?
Let's just go who do you think's probably closest to a flag? I'll say that again. Out of the bottom 6 teams, Essendon, Richmond, West Coast, Carlton, Port Adelaide and North, who is the closest to a flag?
It's a great question.
Thanks, mate.
So, shout out to the viewer. North.
Yeah, they feel like they're getting it together now.
They're playing with a bit of confidence now.
That win against Gold Coast was like our core can win games back against the wall. That was big.
Yeah. So I would say North, although I think Essendon is the better job than Carlton.
I disagree.
No, I think when you look at the young talent of Essendon, I would much rather that. And I think Carlton's pretty hamstrung by like the Walsh contract.
I'll tell you why I disagree, because Essendon doesn't have, and you might go, who cares for these types, but they don't have a Jacob Wiedering. They don't have an Ainsworth or a Haywood.
I get that.
You need also those players to almost cop the brunt of the rebuild and front up as decent senior players. As Kane says, Essendon have the most pathetic senior players of any club. So it's just going to be Roby and Sharp and Caddy and Kako just copping it for the next 7-8 years before they're
I get that argument. I get it. But I think both of these teams are 5 years away, and I think Essendon will have righted the wrongs of the last few seasons. They've got $3 million to spend, as Brad Scott said on the Agenda Setters.
But who's going to want to go to Essendon?
People who are going to get paid a ton of money.
To be mediocre and play for a club that won't honour how good of a footballer you are.
They're going to have to overpay, but I reckon.
Who are they going to get? Dylan Shield 2.0?
I don't know. I think I would rather be Essendon. I think they have much better young talent, and I get the argument about the leaders. However, when you're going to be that bad for that long, I would just rather take the talent over the veterans.
Which younger talent is better than Carlton's?
Oh, I would say pretty much Roby, Caddy, Kako.
You'd rather them over
Jagger,
and I suppose that's okay. I'd rather.
And they also have the merit piece, which they're not going to get as much as they could have last year, but they're probably still going to get 2 first-round picks for him. And everyone's going to say, "Oh, well, they're going to be lower first-round picks." There's always that ability to trade up. So if they like a guy at the top of the draft, they can use those 2 first-round picks to trade up and go get him.
Yeah, well, that was the whole thing.
Which is why I never understood the argument against the Hawthorn trade or the picks suck, whatever. Package them all together and move up the draft.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. The merit thing just gets worse and worse and worse.
Well, as I said, bloke I work at the pub, I serve at the pub, works for Essendon, and he was saying the package didn't make sense. It was Henry Hustwaite and, a bunch of pick 20s for captain, All-Australian, BNF.
But that's the best you're going to get for a guy who doesn't want to be at the club.
Yeah.
You're going to suck. The coach is telling you to trade him. The coach.
Yeah.
If the coach says trade our captain and the coach knows his job is on the line and the coach knows his list is bad and he's still telling you to trade your best player for that package, then trade the player.
Do it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm buying that now.
Yeah.
I am buying it. Because I was almost thinking is it on Hawthorn to come up with a better package in terms of do they have to trade a bunch of picks to package something up better? But you have that ability. In that trade period, all right, we're going to get 3 first-rounders in. We're going to trade that with a more lower club to get a guy that we like in the 5 to 10 range or whatever it is. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Anyway, back on the hoops here.
So, that annoyed me. It just, last thing, think about the position Brad Scott was in. He knew that list was bad.
Castle and one. Sorry, go ahead.
He knew that if they didn't have Zach Merritt, they were probably going to finish bottom of the ladder. And he knew that if Essendon finishes bottom of the ladder, the pressure's going to come, the fans are going to revolt, and the likelihood is that his job is going to be on the line. And he still said trade him.
Yeah. For the betterment of the club, for the greater good.
That, to me, is all that needs to be said around that package and why it was such a bad decision to keep him.
I think the way that Essendon have handled this whole situation has made Carlton's sacking of Voss look like bliss.
Yeah, well, it actually has.
Like Brad Scott on the Agenda Setters the other night, I couldn't believe he was on there after being sacked. Great content, must-watch TV.
Yeah.
I loved it. I liked the questions that were asked. I think Kane, that was a nice step back from Harper. I think your old man asked some great questions, straight to the point, sort of put him on the spot, and did a really good job. But the fact that Brad Scott's coming out the same day and answering questions like that the same day that the press conference happens, it was just a clusterfuck, I thought.
And the whole Herd thing, like...
Yeah. Well, has Herd coached anywhere since coaching at Essendon?
He is the head of football at a school, I believe, at a private school.
That's just income.
And apparently he's like an assistant coach as a part of that job, I guess. But, yeah, no, it won't work if it happens.
There you go. That's at the Essendon Football Club. It's funny, like, I don't know how you've felt as a fan of a team outside of Victoria growing up, and your team doesn't sort of get talked about as much as you'd want in media. And they always talk about, Essendon, like Essendon lose, and it's never about Port Adelaide or Freo winning. It's about how did Essendon lose this game, and they're always shit. And it's the same old story time and time again, but the more it happens, the more unbelievable it gets.
Yeah. I just can't understand how a club that big can be that shit for that long.
Yeah.
The amount of resources that Essendon have, that Carlton have, it doesn't feel like footy isn't rocket science. You bring in competitors, you bring in good young players, and eventually you're going to win a final.
Mm-hmm.
But for whatever reason, whether it was because they had Dodoro there for so long, they had the wrong people around him, they had bad management, whatever it was, Essendon have now put themselves in this situation where it does feel like such a long way back to finally being a decent club again. And it's going to take a monumental effort from Welsh, from Roberts to change the culture of that place, and from the new coach to come in and basically do an exorcism in that club and completely revolutionise what they do. Brad Scott said he underestimated the challenge of that part of Essendon.
Yeah.
Of coming in and having to completely change, the historical aspect of all of this bad damage done to the club for so long. It's such a difficult thing to overcome, which is why I struggle to feel like a untried coach can come in and do it. But also, you don't want James Hurd, who hasn't been coaching for 10 years either. And it doesn't sound like Hinkley Simpson or Longmire want the job. So...
Wasn't Hurd involved with GWS at some point? I feel like I saw him there.
Yeah, he was, but that was...
Like an ops role, maybe?
No, he was. That's a good point. But that was still like 8 years ago, wasn't it? And the AFL didn't want that.
They didn't want James Hurd to go to new role with the Giants. Leadership consultant.
Yeah, that's not coaching.
Yeah. I think Nick Maxwell did the same at GWS at some point.
Yeah. So, I don't know, man.
Nah, that's right. You've laid out your points, and that was good content from you.
Essendon, disaster.
Yep.
Back to the basketball.
Yeah, back to the hoops. Spurs up by 15 now, so just controlling proceedings. Anytime that OKC go on a little run, the Spurs are just hitting them with a counter punch every time. SGA now up to 15, so he's got going a little bit.
Yeah, it's still not what you want from him in Game 6. I mean, it's a lot to ask, but they just haven't had any help from Chet, from Jalen Williams in his return. Caruso's been pretty quiet. Like, he just needs a bit more support in this game because the Spurs have said, we're not getting beat by SGA, someone else can do it.
Who's losing minutes right now for Jalen Williams that was playing last game? Or is it like a... Let's have a look. Is AJ Mitchell... Oh, he's out now. Because he was playing some decent minutes. Yeah, I couldn't even tell you. Harper gets the rebound. Pushing the pace. Goes straight at the MVP. Gets to the bucket and he's fouled. Shea puts his hand up straight away. You can just feel the San Antonio fans getting around them here. They're smelling a victory in the water. Just going straight at SGA there.
I've said it about 17 times now, but I'm just so impressed by this team.
Yeah.
They haven't blinked once this whole game. I said that the inevitable OKC run is going to happen, and it may still. But for us to get through 2.5 quarters, and the Spurs have pretty much perfectly defended this team, is remarkable.
Yeah, just looking at some of the ages. So Keldon Johnson, 26. That's a bit of an outlier, really. Like,
And even that's like pretty young.
Champagne's 24,
Yeah.
which is very young.
Yeah.
Definitely very young. I turned 25 in like 3 weeks. I'm scared. Stephen Castle is the most 29-year-old looking 21-year-old you'll ever see. You would not want to come across him in a dark alley. I tell you what, like, he's a scary looking man. Hartenstein gets to the free throw line.
Is Chet the least intimidating 6'9", or however tall he is?
Oh,
person
Hartenstein almost throws it down. He held the pro stick too long on that dunk.
to ever live?
Yeah, he doesn't really have much aura, does
Oh.
he? Dylan Harper gets to the free throw line again. Yeah, he'd be up there.
He'd be up there.
Looks like a bit of a pencil, doesn't
I
he?
don't know who else is on the list, but
Wait, what's the list? Like list?
tall, unintimidating people.
Yeah, you could probably chuck Sandy in that basket. He wasn't like scary looking. Like, couldn't really turn around too quick. So I reckon you could
No.
just sort of hit him with a 1-2 and run.
Who else would be up there? Don't know.
You know, Aaron Sandilands was a famous West Australian lawn mowing man.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Have you ever mowed a lawn in your life, Eddie?
I've helped once.
Helped on the pusher, on the whippersnipper, on the blower?
Pusher.
Yep.
Never done it. Like, never mowed a whole lawn. Done a couple strips.
Rookie.
Well, I don't have a backyard here, so.
Well, my parents didn't play AFL football.
Yeah.
My parents owned a lawn mowing ground.
Wow.
So all throughout uni, I was cutting 15 lawns a day.
There you go.
Yeah, at the pub by 1 o'clock, having a pint and a palmy and having a punt. But yeah, that's a bygone era now. But
Right.
I did cut grass for a while. Fun
Defense.
facts. Castle pushing the pace. That was a good strip from Case and Wallace. Caruso gets the ball up the court. J-Dub pushes it out to SGA, goes out to the perimeter, looking for the footy here. Gets the shot up.
You
And
can
that one's just
see
so short.
SGA's feeling it now. He's trying to push the issue. He's trying to lead this offense, but the Spurs have game planned this perfectly. They're on an 11-0 run now. They're just double teaming him and trapping him and forcing him to get the ball out of his hands, and no one else is making a play.
Jalen Williams has barely troubled the stat sheet at all. He's got 1 point, 1 free throw. I think he's got, yeah, that's pretty much it, really. 1 assist and 1 free throw made for J-Dub. So clearly underdone. SGA kicks it out. Caruso. So big lead now for the Spurs. They're up 19. Case and Wallace blocked on defense from Champagny. Caruso, long distance 3. That doesn't come off.
If they
I was a 21-point lead, my bad.
hit something here, it's almost game over.
Harper one-on-one.
Crowd's going to absolutely lose it.
Goes straight at the MVP. Backs up.
Oh.
Fouled again. Not paid.
Oh, a foul. Damn. Stiff.
Timeout was trying to be called there from the Spurs coach. So here's SGA. They need their MVP right now. That three's no good. Cornette gets the rebound.
Might be slightly early, but a very good question from my man John O'Knight has just been sent in. At what point does OKC remove their starters and prep for Game 7? Like, do we see Jalen Williams again today?
Probably not J-Dub, but I reckon you want to run out this quarter, try and get it back to maybe 10 and then go from there. But
If they're down 20 at the end of this quarter,
yeah, pull them.
you pull them.
100%.
Okay.
What would you do?
I'd wait till about the 8-minute mark of the fourth quarter.
Okay.
Yeah. I think what we saw with New York and Cleveland, in the modern day basketball, no lead is safe. So I'd be pretty hesitant to do that, but it is different. Like the Knicks were at home and they had the energy of the crowd. When you're away from home, it's a little bit different. But yeah, I would, with SGA and with their shooters, I would try and go into about the 8-minute mark.
That Game 7's going to be massive on Sunday.
I know.
People saying I look like Chet Holmgren. This is some bullshit. Do I look like Chet?
I don't think so.
Oh, thank you. That's nice of you.
You have been shit talking how it looks like.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it looks like a pencil, and then I'm coughing strays in the comments. God damn.
Who sent that in?
New Heaven and Joel Falconer.
Damn,
Is Chet related to Druzy? Andrew Holmgren. Damn.
That's good gear.
Yeah. Points by a rookie in Spurs playoff history. Dylan Harper up there with David Robinson and Manu Ginobili, and he'll probably overtake them.
He will
in the next game.
Yeah.
And he's got a quarter to play yet.
David Robinson's an underrated all-time player.
The Admiral.
The Admiral. What a nickname.
Yeah.
Where have those nicknames gone?
Yeah, it's a bit like that, isn't it? SGA sort of.
Boring.
Yeah, the Joker.
Like, what can Harper's nickname be? He needs a good nickname.
The Ripper.
Nah, not copping that one. 15-0 run now for the Spurs. This is getting real dangerous.
Hairy. Well, I was thinking he's a slasher, you know, like slash, rip. I don't know. You got anything better?
No.
No. Well,
has there been like a serial killer in a movie that's
Jack the Ripper, Dylan Harper the Ripper, bro?
He needs to be related to his last name.
Harp. The Harper. No, I'm not going to say that. Harper.
Yeah,
Harp like bow and arrow? I don't know. Nah.
Then you get Xavier Dersmer areas and you don't want to be there.
You do not want to be Xavier Dersmer. Zane Dersmer's coming on a bit.
The two other Dersmers are looking really good.
And Yaz, she's a good player.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of Yaz, but I'll take your word for it. Yeah, no.
I've seen Harper and Castle getting called the Slash Bros.
Nah, you got to make it original. Like that's too. You'll never be Steph and Clay, you know. Like
McCain misses a left-handed layup, so nothing going in the way of the Thunder right now.
What's the greatest nickname ever?
I think we had this chat last time you were on. I think I said the Big Fundamental. There's something about that.
It's not that one. It's.
What do you reckon?
Yeah.
The Big Fundamental is just cool. It's just like, I don't know, gets everything right. I don't know. Yeah, I like that. The answer, we did have this chat.
I said the answer. I think that's probably. Yeah, that's probably my answer.
That's not really a thing in the AFL, nicknames, is it?
Not really.
Like, who have you got?
Like, Shea Bolton should have a sick nickname.
Showtime Shea. That's what we call it.
That's too long.
What do you mean it's too long?
Too long.
You haven't got time for 3 syllables.
Nah.
Madden's too busy.
Murphy Reed should have a sick nickname.
Well, I've nicknamed him the Prodigy.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Come on, man. Give it to me.
There's a lot of prodigies, though.
There's one
The best nicknames
called the
are
Prodigy.
so original. Like, if I said the Prodigy, you could say 10 people.
No, you couldn't.
You could.
See, the Prodigy is like one of my favourite musical collectives. So I just called him the Prodigy.
Yeah, don't know.
What does Prodigy mean?
It's like good young person, isn't it?
Prodigy definition. But it just sounds cool. A person, usually a child or young person who possesses extraordinary
so I
talent.
get it. It's correct, but it's not original. Like, it needs to be unique to the person. The alien, there's only one alien, and that's Wemby.
Yeah. And that's Carl Warner. The alien. Wemby goes at J-Dub. Keldon Johnson spins on Chet. They're just going right at him, taking it to him.
If Wemby was dropped into the AFL right now, zero training, do you reckon he'd be a viable player?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
I reckon he'd get by.
You think he'd be a better player than Mason Cox?
Yeah.
You think he'd be a better AFL player than
100%.
Mason Cox right now?
100%.
I don't think he'd have the craft.
I reckon he'd immediately be inserted into the AFL and be one of the better ruckmen in the AFL.
No.
Because he wouldn't have to kick it ever. You just have someone running nearby him the whole time. Wemby in the ruck, you're telling me he's not dominating every ruck contest?
Well, yeah, okay. Maybe as a tap ruckman, yes, but
He'd get around the ground.
I reckon you put Rowan Marshall on him and he has his way with him. I reckon just dig into the ribs.
I'd rather have Wemby than TDK. I don't know about that, actually.
Yeah, I'd probably concede that.
I don't know. Maybe not. But I reckon he'd be a really solid ruckman immediately.
Well, there's some American NBA scouting going on at the moment. I heard there's some college basketball. Is he going to Richmond?
Yeah. He's the tallest AFL player ever.
That'll be a good watch.
Yeah.
And the Saints have plucked out some Irish young gun. He's got some real Irish name.
Okay.
It's not Conor McGregor, but it's something stupid.
Right.
Something like that. Like Connor O'Connor or something. You'll know it when you see it. I need to search this up now. It's going to annoy me.
This is becoming a blowout. I didn't think this would happen.
No points in the last 7 minutes for the Thunder. Saints, Irish recruit.
Oh, man.
Kobe McDonald. Not quite, but
It's pretty Irish.
yeah. McDonald checks out. Fox takes it to the hoop. Lots of fouling going on at the moment. That was a great coffee, Jack, by the way. You've done well there. Beautiful.
24% from 3 tonight for the Thunder.
That's the thing in the NBA. Like, you can show up, play as good as you want, but sometimes your shots just don't fall and you're out of the contest.
And you know why Game 7s are always amazing? Because almost every time, both teams are so nervous that three-pointers never go down.
So it's just
Ever.
hard-nosed pick and roll basketball.
People talk about 2016 Game 7 all the time. And if you actually watch that game, the only person who could hit a three-point shot was Draymond Green.
Kyrie Irving.
Other than that one.
Where were you when that shot went in?
I reckon I might have been at school.
I was at school.
Yeah.
I was in science in year 10 and our teacher liked basketball, so we just had game 7 up.
Okay.
That block from James, like, I was whipping home the Warriors as well because it was like, this is the best team that's ever been assembled. I want to see history remember the best team. And then LeBron was just like, nope, got other ideas. Holmgren gets in for a much needed 2 points.
The Cavs lose in 5 if Draymond doesn't get suspended, though. Or Steph doesn't get injured.
So how many games did Draymond get suspended for?
Just 1, but it was Game 5.
Yeah, right.
I think that's right.
Fox in the pick and roll with Wemby. He's going at... So they've got 3 Williams, the Thunder. Is that another Williams on the court?
Yeah.
Kendrick Williams. Jalen Williams goes for 3. His shot hasn't been going down tonight. Today, this morning, wherever you're watching at home.
Wemby's going to hit a 3 here and it's going to be game over.
The Spurs fans rise. They've loved what they've seen in the first 3 quarters here. Double team comes to Castle. Fox gets it to Wemby. Wemby one-on-one with Chet. Spin move on the baseline and blocked by Chet. He brings some defensive prowess. And that's going the way of the Thunder. So they get a big stop at the end of the third there. Oh, they've gone with the counter-attack from the inbound. Chet, fadeaway, blocked by Wemby on the other end. And that'll do it for 3 quarters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calling it?
Calling what?
The game. Is it over?
Well, yeah.
You think it's over?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not going on a 30-0 run, are they?
Who knows?
Have you ever seen a team go on a 30-0 run other than the Knicks in, what was it, game 7?
What? I can't remember what game it was. Maybe one of the Warriors-Celtics games. It wasn't game 4. Don't think it was game 6. But one of them.
In the finals?
Yeah, in the
was
finals.
it game 2?
Might have been.
When
No,
Al
it was game
Horford,
2. When Paul hit from half court.
What, Chris Paul?
No,
Wait.
Jordan Paul.
Jordan Poole. Right, yeah, I'm following. You were saying it like Paul. I'm like, who the fuck's Paul? Was Chris Paul in that series? No, he never won a chip. Anyway, yeah.
I reckon the Warriors got almost pretty close to that.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of the game when the Celtics went ballistic and Al Horford was just knocking up.
No, that was game 1.
That was game 1. Okay. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Game 1 they lost. Game 2 the Warriors won. Game 3 they lost. Game 4 Steph had the greatest game of his career.
Game 5 Steph had the greatest game 6. What, did it go to game 6?
Yeah, and then they won in 6, yeah.
Yeah, that.
Steph's game 6 is still underrated.
Yeah.
It's a blowout, but
Yeah. It's one of the more forgotten final series, I reckon. It was like not a young Celtics team, but it was Tatum's team, but he wasn't quite ready. He was just trying to be Kobe, just putting up shots that he shouldn't have taken, and then Curry was just too good.
Brown was terrible in that final series.
Yeah.
Terrible. The Warriors were like daring him to dribble, and it seemed like every time he put the ball on the court, he turned it over.
How many championships did Paul win?
1.
Just 1.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, right. There's talks of Giannis going to be on the move. Where would you like to see him play?
The funnest for me is if the Celtics swap Brown for Giannis.
I actually want to see that. I'm not a massive Jaylen Brown man as a Celtics fan.
I think that would be the most fun scenario. I reckon he's probably going to end up on the Heat, if I had to guess.
Why does it have to stay in the East?
Well, I think he wants to stay in the East, which is probably smart. Like, why would you want to play Wemby in the Western Conference Finals every year?
Yeah.
So yeah, I if the Knicks had lost like 2 series ago, then maybe that would have been fun. But that's definitely not going to happen now.
Who could the Heat give up to match the value of
Hero?
Giannis? It'd have to be Hero and Bam, wouldn't it?
No, not Bam. They'd keep Bam. Be Hero, like Harkez, all their picks.
So you're not. Oh yeah, a bunch of picks as well.
Like, there's not really any good deals out there for him.
Well, that's why it feels like the Celtics are in the best position if
But
we're
are they
willing.
gonna want to?
Well, after the playoffs exit, Stevens sort of said like, "Oh yeah, our players lacked leadership." I didn't know if that was sort of like a jab at Jaylen Brown a little bit, given that he was the man. It was even MVP contention this year. Ends up on the All NBA second team, but there was just games he was just putting up some shots that I don't know. It's not his game. Like it was just like a head down player for a lot of the season, getting to the paint. But I'd rather see Giannis do that in the green than Jaylen Brown. I'm not like a diehard as much as the Boston Celtics fans that live in Boston are, obviously.
Not
So
like this guy on the screen now.
Yeah.
Dressed up in face paint.
yeah.
What are your
Looking like
thoughts
an
on
alien.
grown men going to the footy in face paint?
No, I'm about it.
You're about it.
Did you see how much flack we got for that polo bid?
I honestly didn't open the comments because I knew that would piss off all of these old losers who wear their polos to footy. Mate, you're not a part of the team. Take off your fucking polo and just watch the footy in silence.
Mate, I don't think I've ever had a video with more hate than you talking about blokes in their polos. People took offense to that. It was like all the blokes that stopped wearing club Guernseys when that was like decided that that's not cool, started wearing club polos, and then you've plotted that and they've gone, we can't win. Wear face paint to the footy. Eddie gets around the face paint.
I respect because you fully commit to it.
Yeah.
And look, you don't give a shit about what other people think. I like it. Face paint, I respect. Club polos is just stop trying so hard. Stop. You're just a little nerd, all right? We don't need your club polo.
Yeah, but face paint, swag.
Face paint is swag.
Yeah.
Face paint is respect. Face paint is being a die-hard fan, and I can get around that.
Eddie Corn setting trends here on the Druzy channel. Love that. Love to see that. God, that's funny. Who do you reckon the Blues should go for their next head coach? If you were restarting right now,
I'd go an untried coach for the Blues. I think they just
Okay.
need a complete reset. Clean slate. Graham Wright, seems to nail the coaching process.
he's the
Better
new
than almost
GM
anyone else.
or
Yeah.
footy manager or whatever at the Blues. Yeah.
Like the Collingwood process, he seemed to absolutely nail. Ended up with Craig McRae. He interviews he's so thorough. And
Just gets it.
Just gets it. So I think they announced their coaching panel. They can say what they want. Simo's on it. But I think Graham Wright will well and truly be the biggest decision maker in that, and that should give Blues fans some confidence. I think for me right now, Ken is obviously always going to be thrown out there. He would be perfect for Tassie, Ken.
Why?
Just a culture builder, connects with young players better than almost anyone else in the AFL. And I think he's patient with young players and he's just really good at kind of knowing exactly what a young player needs to succeed.
Okay.
And when you look at Port Adelaide in 2013 when he took over, that club was broken and he completely revitalised the club and changed their culture. And they were almost immediately in a prelim. And then in 2014, they did end up making a prelim and almost beat Hawthorn, one of the greatest teams ever.
Do you think that Port team was ever good enough to be premiers?
No.
Yeah.
I don't. They never, ever had the best list in the competition. And I actually don't think they ever had like a top 5 list in the comp. But that's Ken's greatest strength. He gets the absolute best out of players and he overachieves with every single team.
The way that you were playing in 2013-14 when Adelaide Oval just opened and it was getting packed out and never tear us apart came into fruition.
The high risk, high reward brand of footy.
Such high pressure. Like,
Yeah.
it was incredible.
And that's because of the buy-in Ken gets from his players.
Yeah.
So I think when you're coaching a new club, you got to be the face of that club. Like Ken not only has to be the coach of Tasmania, but he's got to be the ambassador for Tasmanian football. I think he'd be the perfect choice for that.
Do you rate Buckley?
I rate Buckley. I do. I don't think he's quite the culture builder that Ken is.
Interesting.
I think Buckley in his last few years at Collingwood proved he was a really good coach.
Yeah.
But
he brought them out of the mud as well. They had to sort of rebuild.
True, but Bucks also had the infrastructure around him at Collingwood in the Eddie Maguire and just the whole Collingwood,
brand.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
To help with that and to help with the culture and the day-to-day side of things, where Ken was coming into basically a clean slate at Port Adelaide with not a lot of help and a club that was on his knees, and he saved it. So I actually think you compare Tassie to 2012 Port Adelaide, it's night and day in terms of how easy it is to create a culture and to turn that thing around. And he's going to have Brendan Gale at his side if he does end up as the coach of Tasmania, which is going to be huge for him. So Ken would be my choice for Tassie.
Yep, I like it. I think Joel here is talking about Buckley, who took over a premiership side. He did, but it was a very different list to the one that made the grand final in 2018.
And those players that had won the grand final were just in a different stage of their careers at that point.
He sort of seemed like the hottest property in terms of coaching for a while there, Buckley. Like,
I'm sure he would have maybe regretted not going harder for the Melbourne job.
Well, he just didn't get didn't he say that he might have considered Tassie? Yeah.
Yeah. So, and now there's so many good options in Simo and Longmire and Hinkley and Goodwin.
Are they good options? Because the tried and tested coach these days can look jaded at times when they go to a second club. Voss probably a bad example, but what coach has picked up a new club? Clarkson, again, pretty average list that he picked up, probably the same for Voss, but Sheedy went to GWS again, probably a different project, but no one has really nailed
the
it.
The ceiling isn't quite as high as a new coach.
Hungry, yeah.
However,
what was that? Just put it up for Wemby on a plate. Great pass from Castle.
However, when a club needs stability, I'm always just going to trust those tried and tested coaches instead of a new one. So I think it's situation dependent.
I think Longmire would be a good fit for Carlton. Just like a genuine,
he's always seemed to be
drill sergeant-esque, just demands the respect of players, but also very good tactically.
He always seemed to be the favourite. Even last year, people were talking about that. So maybe that'll happen. But whatever decision Graham Wright lands on, I'm going to trust the process.
But you still think Carlton are further behind than the Bombers?
I do. I think that list is a long way back.
I'll agree to disagree on that one.
That drawing that
that helped me understand the play.
The most useless drawing of all time. Never give Reggie Miller the pen again. My God.
McCain gets to the foul line and makes it. So a 23-point deficit is going to be needed to overcome here for the Thunder. Dylan Harper in the pick and roll with Wemby. Kicks it out to Harrison Barnes. Death taxes and Harrison Barnes hitting threes from the corner. I swear that's the only bucket he makes these days, Harrison Barnes. Just 3 and D, stay in the corner.
Does SGA come back in this game?
Nah.
No?
Nah, no way.
When do you take Wemby out?
Now.
Now?
Yeah.
Probably agree.
Get off. Get Luke Cornett in there.
Gone to the bench, so there you go.
Called it. Now you bring SGA on and get all the starters on and jump them. No, they're done.
SGA, Jalen all sitting down. So you were right.
Yep.
Pretty much called it.
Ball knowledge, bro. Yep, that's game over. Right there.
Game 7. How good?
Yes. Game 7.
So what's
it
Sunday,
huge.
is it?
Yep, Sunday morning. You'll be watching or producing, won't you, on Sunday morning?
I'll figure out a way to watch it. Don't worry.
Cornet catches the lob and finishes. How will you watch it while you're producing? Will you be behind a screen, sort of
I'll
just
have
on
it
a
on my
switcher?
phone somewhere. You know, we'll figure it out.
Kendrick Williams for 3. Gets it to go. We can't get the game up on the screen for copyright reasons, but appreciate you tuning in. Footballed. Footballed. You must be pumped for the World Cup, Eddie.
Not at all. Couldn't care less. Is Australia even in it?
Yeah.
Okay. How are we going to go?
So I don't care for Australian soccer because we're always irrelevant.
Right. Wasn't there that one year like Tim Cahill or something and we were...
Well, that was like the best World Cup ever, 2014 in Brazil. And we played against the Netherlands. I think we lost 3-2, but we conceded a goal and then it just like got sent from the defensive half. Ball was just flying in the air and he hit it on his left foot off the volley midair, went crossbar and in. It was just like the best goal ever. It's fucking crazy.
Okay.
The last World Cup we actually did pretty good. We made it to the quarters or the round of 16, which is a pretty strong effort for Australia. It's bizarre that Australia are bad at soccer, given our sporting infrastructure as a nation.
Yeah, but I don't think the soccer infrastructure is that good.
But the amount of money, like there is quite a lot of money in it still.
So
but
much
it's more
competition though. Like it's basketball and football and cricket. Like
yeah, but you still got all like the Italian families and the Greek families and loads of English that come over here, but they end up just playing a better sport. That's an N1 from Castle getting into the paint and finishing with the left.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a soccer person, so I'm probably the wrong person to be discussing the pathways to being a professional soccer player in Australia. But it just never seems like there's those programs that you get internationally to help kickstart soccer careers. But maybe I'm wrong.
But like we're elite at like athletics or swimming and Olympics. We seem to punch above our weight. You know what I mean? So it's just the one sport that we lack at. Rugby, very good at rugby.
Are we?
Yeah, on the world stage, I'm pretty sure we're pretty good.
Doesn't New Zealand like kill us?
Yeah, but they're like the best sporting franchise in any code, the All Blacks.
Right.
I'm pretty sure they are the most successful sporting team ever.
Right.
In any code.
Okay.
So, like, yeah, you'll cop that. But like, we've been to like World Cup finals. I don't know. I'm not a rugby man. Couldn't tell you a thing about rugby. But I know that we're not schmucks at rugby.
Okay.
We're schmucks
Didn't
at
we
soccer.
just fire Eddy or whatever his name was?
I couldn't tell you, man. I've seen us play big games of rugby at least in the news. So I'm going to go with that. Point being, we're nowhere near it in soccer. At least we're in the conversation in rugby.
True.
Yeah.
True. Yes.
Well, we've never had a world-class soccer player that's like the best, even close to being best in the world, except for Sam Kerr. So the Matildas, on the other hand, are elite. They're one of the best soccer teams in the world.
Sam Kerr fell off.
She did her ACL a few years ago, to be fair.
But
Perth girl.
And the whole controversy. But
What happened there?
I don't know.
I haven't read into that, so I genuinely couldn't tell you. But yeah, maybe we just don't comment on that.
Don't want to get sued.
She has left Chelsea, from what I hear. And I saw a post that the AFLW put up yesterday. It was like her in a West Coast jersey.
Right.
That would be hype. That would actually be hype as if Sam Kerr.
Like doing Aaron Phillips come from...
Yeah, different sport.
Yeah.
What did Aaron Phillips do before?
Basketball. She was in the WNBA.
Yeah, right. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be incredible.
What's the chat saying about soccer?
Italy didn't qualify. Basketball, we are top 5 in the world. We wouldn't qualify in any other group. I think he's talking about the group that we're in. Yeah, okay. Oh, there's a bit of chat going on.
Yeah.
McCain out to Joe. Bang. His 3-point is good. I'm commentating 2 games of women's football tomorrow. Exciting. It's yeah, mate. Keen. I just need to get the flying hours under my belt. You know what I mean? Like men's football obviously is very different to women's football, but I still need to just get my lines in. I still need to be able to articulate myself and build up to moments. So 2 games, and yeah, getting asked to do that. I'm just trying to earn my stripes as much as I can. So
nice.
Happy to do it.
Meanwhile, I'll be playing for Wattle Park.
I want to be there. I need to come and play a game at Wattle Park.
I think Checkers is out, which is a bit of an issue.
Oh, yeah. The big man.
And we're playing a decent team, from what I understand. So
that's all right.
Could be a tough day at the office. But
Blight down on the mouth guard. So you said last time that something to do with your kidney meant that you had to stop playing footy.
Yeah, look, I'm probably not medically cleared.
Right.
But am I going to die playing Div 12 Resis? Probably not.
Well, Roger almost did.
That's true. That was a different reason.
That was, yeah. He's going well now, Roger.
I know.
Walking around.
Yeah.
Doing trivia.
Yeah.
On Tuesday nights.
Oh, good.
You a trivia man?
No.
Don't enjoy trivia? Come on, mate. No. Trivia's elite.
Pretty sure Channel 7 has a trivia day right now, and I'm
really?
Definitely not attending.
Why, didn't fancy going?
Not a trivia person.
Trivia's grouse. Especially if you have a beer, which I know you love. Kendrick Williams, one-on-one with Barnes, backs him up to the three-point line. That's no good.
What's the point of one beer?
I was going to compare it to coffee, but you don't like coffee either. It's just like social lubricant, I would say. Yeah. You just get a buzz off it, and it just does something to your brain that makes the situation even more enjoyable, is the best way I would describe it. And then you get to about 4, and it's like max enjoyment, and then you probably hit 5, and then that's when it probably goes downhill.
Yeah, I don't get it.
What's the most amount of beers you've had in one session?
I don't drink beer.
Or alcoholic beverages consumed?
I don't know.
3. We'll go with 3.
Okay, let's go.
You were saying last time you're not a big drinker. We don't need to throw the Corns man under the bus here. It's not what we're here to do on the Druzy channel.
Oh, never mind. Trivia is on June 16.
Oh, so you can make it?
No, I'll be at Agenda Setters.
Ah. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Is there much use going through Channel 7 right now? You, Bear, Tommy Morris.
Sench is working for 7 now.
Is he?
Yeah,
got the call up?
Doing Sunday footy for us, which is very exciting.
Producing the show?
No, he's doing socials.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's like quote graphics and whatnot.
Yep.
Yep, nice.
Some fun stuff. So that's very exciting. Gender Setters had a big week with Neil passing.
Yeah, big week of footy news. That's, terrible
Brad.
to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It usually gets to like June and there is a little bit of a lull in the season, but doesn't seem to be slowing down at the moment.
Felt that a little bit take-wise. Like it hasn't been, other than the Pendle stuff, there hasn't been great content for opinions, really. But that might change this week. We've got Carlton tonight, which is always fun. Blues radio's on, so that'll make for...
Are you working tonight?
Not working tonight.
No.
Night off.
Got the night off. Friday off. What are you going to do with your time?
Got the dentist.
Got the dentist.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's awesome.
Nice. Just kick the feet up for once. Watch the footy.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, that'll be good.
Get the carb load in for a big game tomorrow. Is it 9:20?
9:20 and it's 40 minutes away.
Oh, it's so rough, man.
Yeah. Then I got to go straight to work.
Yeah, the VAFA scheduling's rough. What time do you start work tomorrow? In the evening?
I have to get there before the first game starts. So whatever that is, 1:15.
That's commitment. See, I could probably do that, but I choose not to. I'm just like, I don't want to spend my petrol tickets on a game of footy when I need to be up and about to commentate a game of footy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
fair.
maybe I should just stop being a coward and come back and play some footy. Maybe I'll just play home games.
Well, even that's still like kind of far away.
Yeah. Yeah, but maybe I'll just make it down to a 9:20. I need to come and have a kick, man. It's too
I only
fun.
play 9:20.
Yeah, so but I also work evenings, so it's hard to get down to. So I'll work tonight until probably like midnight. And then, it's just too much going on, man.
Yeah.
Yessie says, I've never been drunk. Alcohol is a waste of time and money.
That's my boy.
And we've got, if you can guess my number from 1 and 10, he'll tip, and then said, never mind. That's he's pulled out of that one. What would you have guessed?
7.
I would have guessed 7 as well.
Yeah.
Was it 7?
Which means it would have been right.
Yeah. Do you guys bet on AFL? I don't. I'm not a sports bettor.
Don't either.
No.
No.
Was Kane filthy to be brought off the selection panel for All Australian, or was he okay with it?
He understood where they were coming
Yeah, makes sense, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he wasn't. Well, obviously, it was a pretty cool thing to be doing.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he knew where they were coming from and understood their decision.
What's the process with that? Is it just like a sort of monthly
They have meetings, I reckon, every 2 months.
Yeah,
and
okay.
then they have like 3 in a short space of time towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
To finalise the team. So yeah, they can go for an hour and sometimes they go for like 6, depending on
right.
what's happening. So yeah, it's a pretty cool process. But
The season that Murphy Reid's having is great, but I don't think he's All Australian still.
probably agree. There's a lot of competition.
I'd say from Freo, Jackson, Bolton, and Tracy should all be in.
Jackson's definitely in. Tracy's probably in. Bolton's probably in as well.
Bolton's got to be in.
Which teams don't have any? Port,
Yep. Richmond wouldn't have any.
Richmond, Essendon,
West Coast.
West Coast.
Anyone from
Collingwood?
GW?
Oh, Dacos, obviously.
Yeah.
What about the Bulldogs? Bont's in.
Yeah. You could probably Richards will probably finish the season.
Geelong?
strong.
Is Bailey Smith in?
Yeah, he'll be there. Could Sean Nutter be in there? He could be.
He could be right now. The likelihood he's in there at the end of the year is very low.
Yeah. He's in the squad.
Yeah, he's in the squad right now, probably.
Any Crows?
No.
No Crows in the All-Australian team right now.
No. Rankin looked for a second. He
man.
might be getting there, but then he did his calf.
Has he done his calf again?
Yeah.
Wow.
Phil Thorpe has been terrible this year. And we talked about that last
Championship
time I was on.
belts, yeah. We forgot to mention Jeremy Cameron in that discussion.
What are you saying? He hasn't been.
No, like he should have been in the ladder match.
He should have been. No, he should have been in the ladder match. I don't think he is.
Well, maybe it was money. It was a ladder match for Money in the Bank to take on Jeremy Cameron at WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying?
Don't know.
Jeremy Cameron's the best key forward in the game.
Don't know.
He just is though.
Did you watch Gunston last night?
Yeah, but Gunson, yeah, I'd still prefer Jeremy Cameron in my team.
I think just on pure goal kicking.
You're taking Gunson.
Well, I don't know. I think it's a tough. I don't think Cameron's been setting the world on fire the last few years.
You won the Coleman last year.
True. Maybe I'm just thinking the last few weeks. I don't know. Yeah, don't know.
I'm a big Jez fan.
Well, actually, last year he definitely set the world on fire. I think I'm thinking the year before. What did he do in finals? Is that what I'm thinking of?
Yeah, well, wasn't he like pretty injured and then he broke his
arm.
shoulder or arm or something?
Did he have a bad final series? I can't remember. Maybe I'm just misremembering.
Yeah, no, it is hard to.
He nearly kicked 100 goals last year. He was definitely setting the world on fire last year.
Do you want Spurs to win the championship this year? Yeah.
Well, Knicks or Spurs, I don't mind either one.
Yeah, it'd be pretty fun. I'd probably, like, again, not the most diehard Celtics fan, but I'd like to see the Knicks win it just for the scenes that it would produce in New York. It'd be pretty crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Paul Curtis, is he in the All-Australian team?
No.
Nick Watson?
Yep.
He'd be in there.
Defenders? Who's in there?
Rogue shout, running defender, Jarman Impey.
He's in there.
I think he's had a great year.
I agree.
Carl Warner. He won't get in there, but like if you look at the games,
Imagine the All-Australian defenders of Jarman Impey and Carl Warner.
Mate, I'm telling you now, Carl Warner, not the name that jumps off the sheet, but if he is playing in whose body?
Josh Weddle.
If he's playing in Josh Weddle, if he's playing in Josh Weddle's body or Carl Amon's body, Carl Warner's an All-Australian defender right now. Who's like your classic
I don't know.
rebounding halfback who was in the All-Australian team last year? If Carl Warner is in Jack Sinclair's body right now, playing the footy that Carl Warner's playing, he'd be in the All-Australian team. Most underrated player in the AFL, I'm telling you.
Okay.
Are you filming out a studio? I'm glad you think that. This is just my lounge room, but
It's a nice room, actually.
thanks, mate. I do my most with the space.
What do you know?
Yeah, I got the basketball up today. NBA theme, you know.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
I do.
How often do you play guitar?
Never. It's not mine.
Ah, right.
Can't even play Wonderwall.
Okay.
I can play Kids by MGMT on piano, and that's about it.
That's solid.
Yep. Can you play any piano?
No.
No. Any instruments?
No.
Vocals?
No.
Lyrics?
No.
No. Backflip?
No. Unfortunately, I want to be able to backflip. Can you backflip?
No. I reckon we've probably got the same athletic profile, you and
we
I.
definitely do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a negative vertical.
Yeah, I was on a vertical jump program when I was probably your age.
Yeah.
I read a book by, what's his name? The bloke that was MJ and
Tim Grover.
Tim Grover. That's it. I read his book. He has 2 books. One was called Relentless.
Yeah, Winning
Great
and
read.
Relentless.
Yeah.
And then he's got
Jump Attack was another one he did. So I was reading this book, doing this program to try to increase my vertical. In phase 3 of the program, I did my MCL. Yeah. I'll show you how I did it as well. I've got a video of the exercise that I was doing. I don't have a video of me doing my MCL. But 2022 May.
Do you reckon you were doing it wrong?
I shouldn't have been doing it because now I went on to become an S&C coach. I didn't have the strength required to be able to do the exercises that I was doing. I was just following a book, just naive. Where is me doing my MCL? Was it 2021? It might have been 2021.
How painful is it to do your MCL?
It actually wasn't too bad. Okay. Like, I just felt like a zoop.
Yeah.
And I was like, I've done my knee there. And then, I just sort of felt a lot going on, but there was so much adrenaline. I sort of put my weights away. So I was doing like a superset of max reps of deadlifts in 30 seconds. Yeah. So just smashing out reps of deadlifts, training like MJ, and then doing these. This isn't me doing my knee, but this is the exercise I did. So I did it on my right side. So I was like jumping up and landing like that. And I've just done a set of
weird.
Yeah. So you're just trying to train like your tendons and stuff like that. And you can see like when I land, my foot keeps turning out.
Yeah.
And I tried to correct that. I'm like, you want to land with your feet straight. So I've turned my foot in when I've landed and my knees just not allowed it. And I did my MCL.
Did you at least increase your vertical for those?
Nah, I wasn't moving for the next 3 months. It was a waste of time, but I was in good shape back then. Good old days. I need to get back on it. Do
you still own the book?
I reckon it's in Perth.
Could you sue Tim?
Possibly. Unless there's something in the book that says like...
I'm not responsible.
Yeah, for injuries, which would be smart. But this second half has been an absolute blowout. We said OKC were pretty happy coming into the game, coming into halftime to be 6 points down. But the trend of the game continued and they just didn't show up. But it sets up for an epic Game 7 in OKC.
Can't wait.
Kelly Olynyk gives it to Bismack Biyombo.
How's he still in the league?
I don't know, man. He's been around for a long time. I hope you're talking about Bismack Biyombo because Kelly Olynyk is starting on any other team other than the Spurs, I reckon. My king, Kelly Olynyk, Celtics legend.
Respect to the fans that are still here, by the way.
Well, they're the winning team.
But a lot of.
Well, so if Porter up by 40 points in the fourth, you're leaving?
100%.
Fair weather fan, man.
No, it's not fair weather. I get to get in the car and cheer on the way home, but what's the point of staying when you're 40 points up?
Well, I'll give an example of this. It wasn't for a game that Freo were involved in, but I was at Anzac Day Eve. It was Melbourne and Richmond, and I left like 15 minutes early, and Cozzy took Mark of the Year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a bad game of footy. But there we go. There we have it. So the Spurs beat OKC. Won by 27 points, largest playoff win in franchise history. Oh, it's just another classic ESPN stat that doesn't really mean anything.
When facing elimination.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great start.
Yep.
So they faced elimination 53 times apparently.
Yep.
SGA and the Thunder head back to OKC for Game 7. We'll wrap it up there. We got plenty of clips and good stuff out of that. Thanks for joining me, Eddy.
Thanks for having me.
Anytime, mate. Enjoy Wattle Park tomorrow.
Thank you.
Get the dub. Don't hurt yourself. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you in the next stream sometime soon. It will be in a couple weeks. I'm playing in the biggest game next week, so I won't be streaming.